So we started off last session with a conversation between Liska and Vellum regarding the nature of this lone egg that you had retrieved from the lair of Mortathax some time ago. About whether it be doomed to turn out like its mother, or if raised, could determine its own fate. Vellum also spoke to Dejar about how Aurea, your other egg, responded to magic. Comparing that to how Mortathax's egg seemed to respond to the night sky. Maybe espousing the belief that maybe it deserves its chance at life. There's also the discovery that this Mortathax's egg here that you have is in fact a night dragon egg, a rare and once thought extinct species of dragon. The method to nurturing the egg's growth, exposing it to the night sky. Later on, Grunk has discussed with Angus about possibly clearing and salvaging everything he can from that the garbage pit that is Grunker's bag of holding. Possibly making some treasure from one man's trash. Sorted out inventories and such, made your way on for the next day. And you encountered a sandstorm which forced you off the road for a short few hours. But you soon heard the footfalls of a massive creature. You prepared your weapons, readied yourselves to encounter whatever this was, until you saw the awe-inspiring sight of a massive migratory herd of sauropods, specifically the species known as Dreadnoughtus, the largest creatures you've seen thus far throughout your journeys. Slightly shaken and both excited and daunted from the sight of these creatures, you hunkered down for a moment to both do some crafting, give them a wide berth. Later on in your travels, you had a bit of a heartwarming moment with Vadmir, inspired by the graceful flights of the local pterosaur populations. Liska briefly fulfilled Vadmir's dream of flight, harassing some pterosaurs and getting some beautiful views of the breathtaking canyons and ravines dappled across the landscape. You discussed Liska's new glaive that you were constructing, a bit more about the Night Dragon egg, more about the oncoming war between the Black Hand and the Dynasty. Some more shenanigans with Grunker finding an ancient Akteshi greatsword unburied by a sandstorm. A couple of days pass, you find yourselves travelling through an enormous gorge, noticing sandblasted enormous Akteshi ruins partly buried in the stone wall, mostly intact, a testament to the sturdiness of Akteshi masonry. You saw a blackened striation of rock that remained constant throughout all stone features here, the marker of an ancient moment in history, or rather prehistory, when the Archangel Gabriel sundered the elemental titans. This, however, distracted you from oncoming danger, a massive stampede of dinosaurs barreling down the gorges towards you all. You sought out elevation away from the oncoming herd, and looked back just in time to see a massive white Tyrannosaurus Rex barreling through the chaos, turning its attention towards you. And just then, a strange female figure, astride a tall, feathered black, orange, and white raptor, leapt off her mount, landed between you and the Rex, asking you not to kill her, referring to the great predator before you. So, as I bring back up my notes. Here we go. So, as I bring you back into the game.
Just for clarity, I can still use the fate to reroll my fear.
If you like, if you have that available to you.
I do.
Alright, go ahead and reroll that fate die. So make a wisdom save. So let's resolve this before we roll initiative. 11. You are still feared. So,
Still a third.
head into your combat tracker, and I would like you all to roll initiative.
While we are doing that, Janet, do you mind giving me aiming control?
Hang on, I need to turn you up a bit.
Even does not have control of Talali.
Oh dear. Hang on.
Music is too dramatic.
And yeah, I remember we did roll this
Initiative. We did have initiative.
Oh
I
god.
remember that because for once I had a high initiative.
Yeah, let's get
Well, that's gone.
It should just be gone.
What about now?
Gone.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. Hold on. I can.
That
Okay.
pinged him back, but
Initiative was not rolled before. I specifically ended the session before we did that, so that we could do it start the next session.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
nope. There's a drop down there. Dang it. Well, I mean, I probably I wasn't going before the snow jewel, that's for sure.
That is unfortunate.
It's neck bottom.
I think it's 18.
Neck's not even on the. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're above me. For some reason, I thought you were
Right.
lower.
Nice try. There. Sayud's above Snowjaw.
So, do I try and finish this fight before it even starts, or...
I mean, go for it. Yeah.
Tried.
Do your vortex warp and save us an entire combat.
Yeah,
True
there's
utility.
There's just, the issue of distance. Because,
What was the
Yeah.
distance?
You probably come over in a little bit of this direction.
All right. Grunker, your turn. You're up first. What would you like to do?
Boy, it's a big dino.
Is the game paused for anyone else?
Yes. There we go.
There we go.
Perfect.
Perfect.
where is Grunker?
He's probably behind.
Right in front of me.
He's in front of the wagon with the rest of us.
Let me just see here. What's my shit? How do I do shit again?
Talali's mounted scared. It's just gonna run off and leave her.
We're all fucking feared. What do
Not all of us.
Alright, so.
Okay.
Oh, that's a big dino.
Us.
Oh, boy, it's a big dino.
More than time.
Do I wish to frenzy? Not yet.
Do I wish to be regularly angry or very angry?
So that removes my frightened because
Mm-hmm.
I'm very angry. I think I can remove it
It's,
myself.
fuck you.
All right. Let me go and delete that from your sheet there.
Thanks.
Once Google lets me. You might have to do it yourself. Just right click your token and just uncheck feared in the conditions. It is the man with the aura icon.
Just added it to myself.
Looks like you
You're so raged that you scared yourself.
There it might be different than Frightening Presence. You can possibly go under your character sheet under effects.
Yeah, it might be it.
Yeah, because I can't. Oh, an eagle.
Yeah, I was noticing that eagle like last episode.
Yeah,
This is
under
casual
effects.
random eagles. They're like pigeons around here. There's so many of them.
Here we go.
Alright.
Ain't afraid of nothing.
No, just some more laggy. Dinosaur up there is scary. Let's see. What did she shout or say before?
Don't kill it.
Alright.
I think just froze.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, same.
Just,
Oh, that's odd. Oh. Page, unresponsive. Great. Hang on.
Mine's fine. Weirdly. Normally I don't have issues.
Page unresponsive.
Okay, that's odd.
Odd.
Pause here.
I'm still
Wait.
not back yet, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, just wait.
yeah, I just loaded back in. I can't see anything yet. So
Okay.
Loading the review.
Okay.
Everything's working fine for me now.
Yep, it was just wee little bug.
Mentions of your.
Yeah, I'm
You're
still
managed
not
to
back
mention
in,
the
but
background.
I'm trying to load because apparently Foundry just shit the bed entirely for me.
Same.
I
Yeah.
can't even access the page.
Wait, what?
How dare you?
Alright, so, Grunker, what you doing? You're up.
I'm gonna non-lethally slaughter this dinosaur. That's actually just open up a sheet again.
Gotta turn you way up.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
What you doing?
All the ways.
Alright, and I'll stick you down. It's kind of charging down the hill. I'll stick you down 10 feet. There you go.
Oh yeah, we're on the hill. I forgot about that.
Alright, what you doing? You know, gonna
Well,
fight.
I can't do that because I rushed to get here,
Right.
and I can't use my bonus action. So I'm just gonna stand here.
Alright.
Let's see. The thing disappeared, like the initiative order thingy.
Oh, just top right. You'll see cross swords, combat encounters. Just right click that.
Oh yeah, there you go. Turn.
All right, so Ian.
This up.
I would like to hold an action in the event that big snow jar comes closer.
All right.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna hold action for the spell just yet. Well,
What are you holding? The
I'm thinking about
spell or?
I'm thinking about doing hold action with Vortex Warp. So if it gets closer, I can try and yank it and put it behind us below the cliff.
Hey, that could work.
Can you not move closer or to the side to see it and then do that? Or is it a distance
I'm
thing?
feared, and it's distance.
Oh right, you're a feared.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can move perpendicular to things, right? As long as you don't move closer.
Where do you
Well,
want me to move?
you can circle around it.
circle around where?
That's the thing.
I'm realizing
It
the
wouldn't
folly
do
of my
anything.
actions. I can't see where you are, so ignore me. I thought maybe you could like do side to side or something.
Be careful about expending and holding an action for a spell because it just means you cast it and you chain. So you lose the spell slot and you might not get any benefit if it doesn't get closer.
Yeah. But one thing I would also like to remind, because I'm just checking it now, I have a fully unused spell storing item with Vortex Warp, because I always keep it in there because it's so fucking useful.
Yeah.
How tall is the creature? Could she see it from here?
She should probably be able to see the creature from there. It's about 17 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold action spell storing item.
Actually, she might not have put cards.
Yeah, if it's like 17 feet with the angle of it, she might not see it. Anyway, continue, Ducky.
Yeah, hold action spell storing item with Vortex Warp. If she, I should mention, gets within like 90 feet of me.
All right.
So, as you can see out here.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming if she's tall enough and she gets closer upwards towards us, I'll be able to see her.
Then you'll be able to sort of see the head peek over the top of the caravan. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
all right,
because we are on a slope.
So, initiative, if that's your turn.
That is indeed my turn.
All right. So, initiative 20. Vellum, you hear a scream from behind you as Vadmir sees this oncoming danger, and she's just going to
close the door, Verdict. That too. That also helps.
And you watch the door.
I figure she probably did not make her roll based on that reaction.
Yeah. Let's see. And after your turn, Sayan, Snowjaw is going to use 2 of her legendary actions.
Ah, boy.
Oh no, did it just crash again?
Oh no, it might have crashed for me as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Looks like it did.
It's working for me this time.
it's letting individual people have control.
Don't know what's going on here.
Maybe it's all the dinosaurs. They were running fine last time. But for some reason,
Yeah.
I don't think it is, because like because it like crashes everybody at the same time. Well, almost everybody.
Almost everyone but one.
90% of people.
Okay, so Snowjaw is going to see this small little creature run up to him, her rather, and she's going to lift up her leg, roar, and stomp into the ground. I need you to make a strength saving throw, Grunka.
Let's see. Did I have... Let's see. Did Rage give any advantage to those? I don't remember.
Yeah, you have advantage on all strength checks and strength saves.
Yep. Yeah. Let's see. So, I guess that little plus there.
Alright.
That looks...
You succeed, and you only take half of that damage. Oh wait, no damage on save. You take no damage.
I jumped, like an elevator falling, I jumped before she stomps.
Yeah.
all damage.
She's going to make her way around. See you underneath her.
Ah.
So that was at the end of Salyun's turn, that stomp, and she's going to use just a bite attack on you. Which misses.
I'm literally... The gaps on her teeth are literally wider than I am.
I froze.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So did I.
Okay, so that last attack did miss. On that experimental attack there. With this enormous white Tyrannosaurus Rex distracted by Grunka. There's no other. It's 2 attacks. One.
While you sort of get that settled, Janner, it's within range.
It is. So go ahead and roll that spell.
You need to roll actually, because I need a con save.
Well, go ahead and cast it. It should automatically roll the save for it.
Yep. I'm just gonna try and target it. Can't target it for some reason.
I see your target on
Because you
there.
can't see it.
Yeah, I see you targeting it.
And that's because the arrow is so small. Yeah. Motherfucker.
Yep, it's a hardy creature. It seems to shrug off your spell.
Damn it.
Alright,
Well, that's one use down. 7 more to go.
Dejar, what you doing?
If I can get myself-
super long.
I can get myself some room here. Over here. Time for a polymorph.
Oh right, okay then. So you're going to. Okay, I see what you're doing. Hang on. Is that working for you?
What? Nah, I'm not seeing anything.
Here's what I can do here. So describe this for me.
Alright, the Yar moves over to the side and she focuses on a relatively, instead of white crystalline, almost a black shimmer within her hands that seems to just grow over a form. And instead of blue, her eyes are blue, they shape into almost a golden, and she growls deep and feral as she transforms into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Uno reverse.
As she swells in size.
Okay, I can't move any fast. Go closer to her because fucking fear.
I'm scared.
I hate this. Let's see what I can do here.
You get a save at the end, or
I hope so. Do I get a save at the end?
Yeah, you can save at the start of your turn. So go ahead and roll a
Start turn.
It's not at the end.
Wait, hang on. I'll double
Yeah,
check.
better double check that. There's a big difference.
normally it's the end
I-
of the
I-
turn.
Yeah, end of your turn.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm going to that's gonna be it in return because I can't really do much. And now I'm going to that. Now I'm gonna do this the wisdom save. Oh boy.
15. Sadly not. You remained terrified. Even despite your new dinosaur form.
Like, rah, I am scary now. Oh wait, you're still bigger. Oh no.
Yeah.
Righty.
God fucking damn it, Liska.
Yes, let's go. Sorry, I thought I was next for some reason, but I guess Liska hadn't rolled yet or something.
No, I have a higher initiative than you.
Weird, it must have been a bug at the time. Anyway, carry on, sorry.
Alright. Let's go. We'll just. You alright?
Yeah, I just read what you said, what you typed, and just had a mental image of her not knowing how her legs work and just falling over.
It's 10, 15, 20, 30. So let's go, Will. I guess she's gonna go there with the dash,
Alright.
and she is flying 10 feet above the ground.
Nice.
In that is your turn.
Alright, Velen, what you doing?
Alrighty, I am going to swoosh on in and assist. I can only go 30 feet. I am here. At what point? It's the... Okay, so I need to be there to be able to walk. Could just run up. Fuck it, yeah, I'm confident in my new armor. I'll just fucking dash up.
Incoming crit.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Right, let's hang on. Before we do it, let's put you down about 5 feet there. You're on a hill.
I am on it. Yeah, I'm not gonna go fighting spirit just yet. Grunka has its attention, and I am here.
Alright, at the end of your turn, the enormous white Rex is going to make a headbutt attack against Grunka. The enormous head of this creature comes barreling down into you, Grunka, but you bring up your bullet shield. Thoom!
A parrier. Dark
Slap
Souls.
it.
Dark,
No.
Dark Souls parrier.
Alright, Grunka. Sorry, not Grunka, Angus.
I mean, I can do again.
I
if
was
you
about
want.
to say.
Oh.
Do I have spell slots? Okay. Making sure I have the appropriate spell slots going into this. Alright, well, I will get more in line of sight of it. There we go. I'll shout a second one! No.
Does he save the line?
Say the line. No. Because I'm not the one dying.
All right.
I don't have things that don't kill.
Everything I do murders indiscriminately.
Do you have something that can weaken its con save?
No.
Make it run away.
No. I didn't have any spells ready for that kind of stuff, and what I do have is, like, violence. This is unfortunate.
I'm guessing stone shape takes too long.
I don't know if I have that one prepared either. Right now. I might, but if I do, I think it's like a minute or... No, it's not. I guess...
You do have your rune of woe.
You do.
Yeah, the Bill and Ted rune.
Yeah. Rune of Ted.
Rune of whoa. Whoa.
I'm trying to see the range to make sure I don't overextend and place this too far. Because now I'm placing down a template, so I can't measure the distance.
90 feet is what it says in the spell.
I understand that. I can't use a ruler to see how far 90 feet is away.
That's yeah. You're well within range.
Okay. Okay. Just cast a big old spell, summon up a fucking ancestral guardian.
So who is it this
Great
time?
lad, go! Who is it? Let's see. Who is it this time? It is.
That's your choice.
Yes.
It's got its own system for it as well. I love it.
It's
Summon.
Dunrick!
Summon Incel, I mean Celestial.
Go, Dunrick, go! So there's my action.
This ethereal
moved a little bit.
This ethereal war cry rings out from this celestial defender, Dunrick. Dunrick Brackenbrick, if I recall.
Yes.
There you go.
All right. And I believe he goes at the end of my turn. So at that point, he's going to multi-attack this motherfuckers.
All right. Would you like me to do it, or do you want to do it?
Oh, I've got it already up.
All right.
Get fucking bopped. Oh!
Oh!
It's okay, it's a warm-up! Give him another one!
There you go.
There we go.
Boom!
I would just like to point out, even with a nat 1,
It's still 14.
even if you had a 2, you'd bat any fucking bandit.
Oh yeah. 16 damage. Kill him. There you go! And that's what he's got.
Alright. Next up is Avon's character.
Which one?
The new
Dun
one.
dun dun dun. Let's see.
Soul Match.
It's a tattoo, man. Calm down.
I thought I was muted. Sorry, continue.
Let's see. So, what can? Need to make sure I do these with the right actions. All right. And that is. I need to write this out. That is, okay, cool. Make sure I find them on the actual features.
Just quickly organising your new character on the fly.
Yeah, because I forgot that the way you organized the features and effects are slightly different. Okay. Alright. Oh, what is that? Okay.
Alright. Do describe these for us. This is the first time everyone's seeing these.
So Talali will she sits there, and as this is coming down, she's been kind of mumbling to herself, like, and shaking her head as if she's having a conversation. And then finally she just makes kind of like a firm head shake, swipes her hand up as if saying no, and then she reaches a hand up, clutches, like grabs at the air, and when it pulls down, it's like she's pulling shadow out of just like the air, and it coalesces into this giant arm that kind of floats in place, kind of just offset from her, and she does the same for the other. And there's these two enormous arms, like black, made of shadow, with gold swirling around them, and much like her face tattoos. And then just to double check, because I don't want to do things I'm not supposed to. And for now, she will use the awesome monk ability of just spending an action to not be afraid.
There you go. Stillness of mind.
Yeah. As soon as I have this. Where the fuck? There it is. Okay. Where the fuck? Okay. Alright. And so that's exposition, and then she's going to see everything, and let's see. How much crazy movement do I have?
You have,
Yes.
you have
monks.
60.
and yeah, she's gonna.
You're also on private roll if you want. If you want
Yeah,
to.
I do.
Okay.
I wanted to double check some things.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that's why I did it. And then I guess I can answer. Do y'all guys, whenever I activate abilities, did you see the names of them appear on my, over my token?
No.
No.
Cool. All right, and yeah, she's gonna fucking just move, dodge, and weave extremely unnecessarily quick through the legs of this dinosaur, all the while kind of like lifting her arms, both sets of arms up, and just kind of motioning just like in a very calming gesture towards the creature. And that will be her turn.
Okay.
And turn is just above my taskbar, and sometimes it pops up.
All right, Grunker.
I'm seeing a very, very glitchy raging.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, let's you know what? You know what?
What do we know, Grunker?
I don't think I do.
Oh, right. I was targeting a token.
Oh, oh no!
Get fucked.
Please
Now you
describe
are disputing.
how this works, Grunker.
So I assume that when we got scared, she roared, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Grunker's gonna like, after she like try and bite him, and after he like fucking parried her bite, he's just gonna like as she's like, her head like is still kind of down. Grunker's just gonna lock eyes with one of her eye. He's just gonna like stare intensely, and he's just gonna fucking scream.
Just this tremendous. Just there you go. that echoes through the gorge. You watch even a few of the oncoming stampedes seem to give you a wide berth as they careen past, and this T-Rex seems to reel back in terror.
Is this what it's like to see a fucking golden retriever get chewed out by a chihuahua?
I am literally a honey badger right now.
Yes.
No fucks given.
Yeah. So I don't think there's any effect that's automated with that. So I'll just add frightened. There you go.
He never thought it was work, so.
So Snowjaw is this enormous white Rex is currently frightened of Grunker. Is that your turn?
Let's see, that is an action to do, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
You have
So,
a bonus action, your movement left.
Yeah. So... No.
Okay.
Because I don't want to move, and I don't want to get bitten.
Right.
I can't really do anything else. So.
Can you go full fireman and beat the shit out of it non-lethal?
I think that's an action to do.
The primordial rage is part of your rage.
Yeah, but I already have normal rage. I would have to like stop raging and then rage again. It's the same thing if I want to decide to like, oh now I want to do like a frenzied rage. I have to like stop raging and then raging again. Because I can't really suddenly start.
Okay. Soyun, what you doing?
I still want to try and get it behind us so it doesn't, directly want to fight us. But at the same time, I'm just... I don't know what the new girl is trying to do, so...
She's being fast.
No, fuck it. I'm gonna try it anyway. target. And where's the fucking spell? There it is.
Succeeds. Again, very hardy creature. Seems to shrug off the spell and seems more concerned with the presence of Grunker now than your spell right now.
It's like an elephant afraid of a mouse.
Yeah.
Actually, isn't fucking Snowjars feared?
She is
Frightened, yeah.
She is
It is.
frightened.
And the object of her fear, the source of her fear, is inside.
Yeah.
I don't think that would grant any penalties to saves though.
Let's see.
It does not. It's just disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Ah, that's where I thought it was. For some reason, I was thinking it applied to saves too, because I've seen that done before, but that might have been something
That would
else.
be, yeah, that would be overpowered.
Well, shit. That's all I can do.
Alright. Let's see. Snowjaw is going to attempts to turn its gaze away from you, Grunker. Kind of looks over the battlefield at all these tiny little creatures at its feet, and then notices a strange new Rex on its territory. And it's going to
don't get pushed.
it's going to barrel towards this creature. Which I would believe would provoke from Talali, Grunker, the Defender, Vellum.
Well, not Defender and
I
Vellum,
think
we're still
not
in melee
defender.
range.
We're still in melee range.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But
It
just
would,
them
From
it would
Liska,
provoke
though.
Talia and Liska too.
yeah, because it's entering Liska's range.
Yep. Yeah, moving through Liska's reach lets her attack. Right. I guess I'll do Talon first. Right. Just seeing what range you're in.
In fact, let me move him back. There you go.
Let's see. Let me say no. Just to see what the two, but still. So nothing from Kalari. But as
soon as it enters, I imagine this range.
as soon as he moves from that point, yeah, he triggers. So yeah, and that's Liska. Liska gets attack on big creature. And boop. Oh wow, rolling the everybody. All right,
You're splitting all your luck between two characters.
that's not how it works.
And barrels towards the jar in T-Rex form. It's going to make a singular bite attack on you. This strange Rex. There we go.
How dare you be a foreign Rex?
In fact, I think that would provoke from Villain.
Oh, that would and Defender if he's able to, but yes, definitely. I'll give him a good old whack to the fucking back of the leg. Her hit.
That hits.
Dunk.
He just yeet.
I threw because he technically moved away.
Yeah. But anyway, that does hit. You've scorching the sunblade across the back of her leg.
No. Oh, the damage. Oh.
And a tail attack on you, Vellum.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
that
gonna
looks
get
like it's a.
That's a 32. That's a 32 to hit.
And
I am prone.
yeah, and you are knocked away 15 feet.
Don't forget, you had 6 temporary health.
Oh, I remember. It's immediately gone.
Good.
So
that's 6 more life.
Dejar, the enormous jaws of this creature clamp around your neck. You are currently grappled and restrained.
You need to make you need to make a concentration save too.
Right.
And, or if, yeah, let
Minor
me
half the
add,
damage.
yeah, it's
Jeez.
So 12.
20. Yeah.
Or wait, no, sorry, 22.
22.
Jesus. But hey, you have the T-Rex con. So.
you do.
Yep.
So,
So
never
here
know.
we go.
But if you don't make it, you are clamped in its jaws now as Dejar.
Come on, you got this.
Fuck.
Oh
Well-
my god, it's. I was looking forward to T-Rex battle. I really was.
Fuck. At least
Uh-oh.
I am fucked.
Sneck is in danger. God, I'm afraid I can't help. Because once I get up, I'm only gonna have 15 feet of movement. Maybe if I dash.
Restrained.
Let's
Wait a
see. Me add. Yeah, restrained and grappled. And I'll attach you to her jaws as well. So.
Hold on, wait
Oh.
a minute.
Oh, you got something?
Yeah, remember I have the tiara from the race set.
But you're not attuned to those?
Are you attuned to it?
I'm attuned to it.
So you cannot be. Is there something about there being grappled or restrained? Remind me again.
Let me read it.
Because this is do or die here.
Did you
Let's
attune
see.
to it after leaving Dune Hollow? Because you weren't attuned
Yeah,
to
I
any
did.
race stuff. Okay.
I didn't know if there was gonna be any attacks or anything. So give me 1 second. Let me read. Circulate.
I believe it looks like you can move through creatures as if they were difficult terrain, regardless of their size. And you have advantage on dexterity on stealth checks. So there's
Yep.
nothing about being immune to grappled or restrained. But you can move through creatures.
So I can move
But you
through.
can't move.
Yeah, that's me.
The irony.
I may have something to help the shark get out, but
All right.
yeah. But there's a while to that.
I'm restrained, yes, but I can do Misty Step.
You can. So it's tail attack on Velen. That was a bite on Dejar. I think that'll be its turn. Now, Dejar, your turn. What do you want to do?
Misty the step the fuck away.
Misty the fuck step away. Okay.
Let me use this here.
You feel the claw, the jaws clamp down upon you, upon your neck in your T-Rex form, and you shrink back down to your original size, as the teeth are now sunk into your tail, as the jar's just dangling from the Rex's maw like a noodle.
Use fine. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. Can't seem to. I can't see myself. That's weird.
Hang on. I know what's going on here. There you go.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
So you are no longer considered grappled or restrained.
Sweet. Bonus action. Yeah. Let me put some distance.
Slithering over the reins of Bastion, trying to get some cover from the wagon. It was a noble attempt. I'll give you that.
It was. However,
Oh?
But this is her territory.
Let's see what I can do here. Bonus action. Alright then. Bet. I'm gonna use Mind Spike.
Alright.
Since I can't hit you where it hurts physically, I'll hit with my mind.
There you go. Use it to target her first.
Hold up. I did. Didn't. Weird.
There you go. So, crystalline aura gathers at the temples of your head. You focus upon this white T-Rex.
And now it fucking fails.
You watch as the Rex just clamps down upon its jaws into mist, and
So I hate to say this, but you cast Misty Step, you can only cast a cantrip as an action.
that is true. That is
Oh,
true.
that's true.
Yep. So never mind then. Thank
And
you.
you can
for,
still cast a cantrip, but
yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
was thinking
sorry,
of Mind Sliver, that's why I didn't say.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Shit. Oh, well, it is then.
You can throw a firebolt bolt if you like.
Nope. Using Toll of the Dead.
Oh, okay. Ah, going for that wisdom save. This gong, this unheard gong rings through the creature's head as it after it bites down into mist as Dejar vanishes, casts the Toll the Dead, and you watch as the creature seems to whine and sort of roil its head back. It kind of scrapes it against the ground in pain.
Yep. Let's see.
All right, take your turn.
Yep, that is my turn, and I shall end it.
You can make a wisdom save for that fear effect.
Okay, give me a second. Wisdom.
16. You're still frightened. Still terrified. Particularly after being in the midst of its jaws.
Yeah, I think during the initial friend, it was like 18 or 19 DC on this thing, so.
Shit.
It's going to reel up and stomp once more. It should have gotten back its legendary actions.
It's the only one in range. Good luck, dinosaur.
There we go. Alright. You are otherwise unaffected. You bring up your shield as the dust of the stomps passes you by. A bit of the wind blowing through your mane.
Why is it? What was the save on that?
Let's see. This.
So I rolled a 20. Did a 20 fail?
20 succeeded.
Okay. For some reason, it's giving me like roll indomitable. I was like,
Wait, hang on.
oh, it says I
Failed. Oh no, sorry, not. Yeah, so because it's strength versus strength here. Okay, so you just narrowly failed that.
Okay, so. Okay. Sure. Oh, fine. Wait, no, I'm 10 feet in the air.
Oh, no, never mind. So you are immune. You are immune to that. Never mind. Okay.
Stop.
Yeah. Good thinking with the shoes there.
I can't fly sometimes.
if you can fly, why would it?
There you go. So
I'm like
you were
right at face height on this guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I might forget some things. So
No, you're good. Speaking of being right at face height with this guy, this guy is going to like see it take a chomp out of the T-Rex and then Dejard slither away. Oddly enough, unharmed because that's how polymorph works. But see the general effect. She's gonna be like, look at the weird lady, be like, okay, fine, let's not kill it. And then she's going to, because it just tried to do it to her.
yeah.
She's gonna try to knock him on his ass if she can, if it will do it.
All right. Let's see how this
There
works.
we go. Too low. I rolled low. It is fine.
You just kind of bash it around the face. It just makes it more angry.
That's fine. And then Liska will just do what fighters do and swing a lot.
If only my Flash of Genius could give a minus as well.
Make someone dumber.
So 18 is
Swirly spookiness.
That's interesting. Is that marked? Yes, it is.
Look, the sword went the opposite direction. Like, that's the only way she could possibly miss.
Yep. And no, she's good where she be. So in toying. And the
All right.
toying.
Vellum, what you doing?
Well, I'm gonna get up. Seems like something important.
Shoes on.
Can't seem to find the icon for getting up, but I will deal with that in a moment. And you know what? I'm just gonna scoot. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna dash.
All right.
So I've used 15 to get up. So I have to get around this guy. This is tricky.
No, she's flying, bro.
Oh, right, yeah. Even I'm forgetting now. Okay, so
10 feet up.
15, that was 45.
When the biggest bitch
Can't select myself anymore,
party.
fuck. And there we go. And that should leave it nice and ready for Grunky to flank next to.
All right.
I am, however... No, wait, I'll Fighting Spirit next turn. I'll take the risk. I'll risk it for the biscuit.
Okay. At the end
All right.
of your turn, Vellum.
Fuck you.
Tail attack, Mrs. Vellum.
What's got to
Thank you, Liska.
Because I marked
Oh,
it, motherfucker.
Yep.
That's right. Fuck yeah.
I just every time I move, I get yoked 15 feet away from it.
That would be hilarious.
All right. Well, I am attempting to find other things I can do that might not be so bad. Because I don't. What do you mean? I don't fucking just kill it. It just tried to eat us. Fight! Yeah, so he'll advance forward. He'll target it. And bonus action, get woed upon.
Oh,
Woe rude be upon you.
There's
As
the
he
clock.
runs
Roll one to
forward,
him. Under her, I mean.
Time for the
Nothing
the fish
around
to
him.
take a foot in an hourglass.
Nothing around him. He slams the hammer into the ground, and it's the little channel spike that goes from in the ground. This little fucking cavern, fissure. A little fissure that goes up, runes around it that bind on and start circling about it. As his bonus action, and for his actual action, he will instead cast a spell. And that has to be touched, but that would have been so funny to double, at least because carry capacity. And be like, just fucking lift it!
I think that might be even too heavy for her, but hey,
Sounds like a challenge.
Oh, you're
So
challenging me.
instead, he is going to. Do I still have it targeted? Yes, I do. And why isn't that ready? Well, fuck. There's nothing that I think. Actually, there is. Beacon of Hope, motherfucker.
Yes.
Oh, that's a concentration. No, I can't do that. God damn it.
No delicious bacon of hope.
Everything I have doesn't work. Alright,
Everything I have is murder.
You can bonk it if you like.
no, I can't. I'm not in range. This one isn't ranged.
Oh,
Can you not?
This isn't a
Can you
throwing
not
hammer.
move up and hit him with a hammer?
yeah.
No, you
I
can't do
moved
that
up.
when you get here.
Oh, I didn't realize you moved. Okay.
Yeah, he was over by Bastion.
I'm a dwarf.
He's a dwarf.
He's just got
Deadly
weak
over
legs.
short
So,
distances.
Instead, eat shit.
Okay, there you go. Again,
She
Uh,
doesn't
and-
know that we're hurting it because she can't see.
again, that unheard gong within the head. It shakes its head and just roars out loud in pain.
Yeah. Get absolutely shit on. And then. Don't let it go! Get its wee little fingers!
Clearly the most dangerous part of the dinosaur.
Come on, roll.
If-
Wait, what?
Fine,
Is
you
it-
can't
how's
beat
it-
this thing.
How's
I'm
it
doing
10 feet away?
It was because it moved.
There
While the
you go.
dinosaur moved.
But it's adjacent.
Oh wait, I think it's targeting the very center of the token there. You can just ignore that.
Okay, well it wouldn't let me roll.
There you go.
How
Oh,
are you getting a 13 to hit with that?
13 to hit.
Let's.
Because it should just be your spell attack modifier.
Yeah,
which is
the-
4 plus
you've
your
got
caster mod.
you've got bonuses to your spell attacks and your items.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the Grim Hammer gives you a certain bonus to spell attacks, I believe. Yeah, there's also Nulgrim's Reliquary.
Does
Yep.
that count if it's another creature that you summoned?
Yes, because it's using my spell attack.
Ah, interesting. Fun little loophole.
Yep.
So with that, there's those two, and then he targets Vellum because you got McSpanky,
I sure did.
and you are within 10 feet of it. So you get. Let's see.
I believe you can target Vellum and use that spell as well. That
Hopefully
ability.
this won't bonk you.
I just realized I'm in an
what's-
illegal space.
I mean,
think I meant to
it's a gargantuan creature. You can move.
It's
Oh, okay,
it
then
walked
I'm fine.
over you.
Yeah, because I thought I was
Um,
adjacent, but I.
The macro isn't working for it, but you take this much, or gain this much temporary hit points.
Oh, Radiant Mace healing.
Oh, I already added it.
It's bound to some attack, I think.
Oh, right, okay. Never mind.
So there isn't a separate ability to attack, and then select somebody, you get it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So there's your temp HP I've assigned to you. There you go.
Why did it make a history roll? What?
Like, I don't like
Oh,
your
Let's
religion.
look.
Oh, sorry.
What?
I was just
It's like I didn't do that.
I was double checking the temp hit points to make sure they've been applied on a history or on by mistake.
And that's all there is.
All right.
I manually applied the temp page.
Oh, okay. Right, Talali.
Seeing all this, and there's only so much that she can do. She is going to essentially kind of just run up, and she gonna do her thing. Stand beside the weird glowy dwarf man. And in response to Angus calling out and kind of like it's attacking us, all that fun stuff's like hold on, I really need to try to get this accent down.
Yeah. It's a difficult accent.
Do you have your trigger phrase?
Yeah. She just defended her territory, man. Like, we're where she's supposed to be. We're marking on her food. You had another dinosaur over there. How's she supposed to react? And then going to love tap the dinosaur.
All right.
How dare you be a dinosaur?
Target's blocked by
Blocked. Target blocked.
Are you inside?
Verticality.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, hang on. Maybe I can make this a bit easier for people. Because there seems to be some issue with it not letting attack because of certain.
Well, Snowjaw's height never got adjusted.
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, it's still at 0 feet, so it's technically below us.
Here's a roll.
The wheel.
So I'll just
Just Snowjaw's height.
I'll do it down to 0 maybe. Does that work?
No, up.
Oh,
we
up.
want
To
it to
20.
be up. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, let's try this again. Left hand?
There you go.
Yes, that was still private. But it hit. And
Nice.
it's 14. Second. And she's just Charlie horsing this dinosaur. Like going right in the quad. Just to, to hurt it, but not
To deter it.
Yeah, deter. And let's see. And just going to. Oh wait, I forgot that was a. Oh man, I really need to remember how to play this character. And I think this. Yeah, I actually should be doing that. All right, let's try this last one because I get this ability. There we go. Yeah, force damage. And then spend key points to do more unarmed strikes.
Monk stuff.
See, you are the ora type.
Monks. Yeah, no joke.
As this stranger just pummeling some sense into this white Rex with these enormous sort of muscular sort of dark onyx arms, complete with these sort of golden filigree tattoos.
And yeah, she's going to like. It's like she's admonishing a dog, and she punches and she says something in Tansian and then punches again, and she's hitting the same exact spot, she's pinpointing the same spot on this creature's leg. Just be like, Beth, go away, this is not your place, kind of thing. And yeah, and then she kind of turns her head to the side and then she says something as if to nobody, and then just like shakes her head and looks back up to the dinosaur. And
All right, Grunker.
If it's your pet, why are you beating on it?
Listen.
Let's see here. Okay. Is Snowjaw still feared for me?
Not until the end of Votet.
End of my turn. And then she makes a save, right? Or is it like?
That's it just drops off after that.
well,
Okay,
no,
so-
you can I think spend an action to continue it or something.
Hang on. Let me.
yeah.
Double
Yeah,
check.
on subsequent turns, you can use your action to extend the duration of this fight until the end of
okay.
the next turn.
Okay.
So yeah, you can just keep it up if you want to. You use an action, but
Yeah. I mean, it is giving her disadvantage on some stuff. And I do like the idea of being very angry at her, and she's very scared of little me.
Yeah. All right.
And I kind of hope that she will just eventually just run away because she's scared. But yeah, I'm just gonna like walk closer.
Just.
I'm gonna just stomp, really like lock eyes with her, and just like stomp closer to her, very menacingly, and like.
And you watch with each stomp of Grunker hitting the ground. There's this slight kind of crack throughout the earth. You see these sort of fiery these fiery welts in the ground, almost like he's searing the ground as he walks.
His eyes is probably like his pitch black eyes will probably have some like glowing ember cores in them, as he's just like locked eyes with her.
You feel
And not like looking at anything else.
you feel that swelling presence within you, Grunker. The last time you felt that presence was when you were last communicating with Incentrius.
are you frenzy raging right now?
No, just normal raging.
Alright.
I figured that I didn't really want to get exhausted here.
No,
It
I
felt like
understand.
a bad idea.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm gonna
may have
extend.
done that.
Yes, I'm gonna extend that, and I'm just gonna be menacing. I'm gonna be very small, angry, and menacing.
All right, I love it.
It's just
So-
standing there, menacing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Ian, what you doing?
Well, I guess third
Oh,
time's a charm.
Sorry, I should say at the start of Initiative 20. You watch as another shape comes barreling through the stampeding herd. A
Oh no.
second Tyrannosaurus pursues a fleeing Hadrosaur. But the unfortunate creature cries. Its cries are silenced as the Tyrannosaurus' enormous jaws clamp down upon it and it stops moving.
Oh no, more dinosaurs.
Well.
Good stuff.
I am still gonna try and vortex work the shit out of that fucker.
Alright.
Please fail.
Succeeds. 28.
I
Again,
don't know if you can fail.
It's a monster known for their amazing constitution and its impressive size.
Look, I'm trying to end this as fast as I can.
No, yeah.
I'm just happy I have enough uses of these to be like, I can spam it. But I'm down to 5.
So 30. Rolled a con save of 30 at some point.
you could
At
try
least
your
a plus
luck with
10.
the other one at some point. If that's
I
what you want to
could.
do.
There are two of them.
Currently, I'm going for the biggest target. So, I don't think I have anything to use my bonus action on. I have a bunch of action stuff though.
Can you? What's your turret?
That takes an action to cast.
You also have the mortar there if you want to use it. It's on the back of the steam hammer.
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
takes
that'll
like
take time.
that takes
Splat.
action. For
Okay.
now, I'm gonna keep trying to
All right.
move it.
So Snowjaw is marked. It is frightened, terrified of Grunker. It has a rune of woe over it, and
And a mean Charlie horse.
you know what? It's going to attempt to bite Grunker with disadvantage. Misses. The enormous jaws clamp down over your shield. However, you being this mighty ball of rage that you are, you wrench the jaws away from your bullet scale buckler.
Grunker's still
I'm
like,
just gonna break a fucking tooth on it.
yeah. So like during all of that, Grunker still like had like complete lock on her eyes. She didn't like move that at all, and
You-
she probably is very discouraged of that.
At this point, you're probably taming it.
Almost.
No, damn.
And another tail attack on
Two.
Bellum.
Oh, it's time for me again.
I'm calling
Ow.
Stinky number 2.
That do be ow.
And you are knocked away 15 feet on your ass.
Son of a bitch.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
You
Hello, goodbye.
have a good day.
I think that is. Double check it's not just in case of.
What is your
Hit
what's your
attacks.
AC right now, Vellum?
22. Nice to know that it's been kind of moved.
Oh well, no. Okay. I'm trying to think. for a
Oh,
second.
if you your warding bond can help,
Yeah,
or whatever it's called.
This
it's a
these
1 in 3 chance.
these
So.
pulse of black veins at the side, where you would imagine this creature's temples would be, as the rune of woe is seared into its head. To Jar.
Yeah, what is
Okay.
what's-
He's thinking real quickly and. Oh, fuck's sake. I have to use it.
So, did you want to do your wisdom save? Sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
Sayun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wisdom save, please.
Wisdom
13.
and
No. Alright, back to you, Tajar.
Alright. Dijar slams her hand, goes into her bag of holding, gets a string of mithril thread, closes her eyes, slams her hands, and it's almost like her fingers are enlaced with the thread, making almost like an intricate cradle. And she casts a very dark spell.
Ooh. Ooh. What is this dark spell?
Blood puppetry.
Oh no.
Oh shit. You feel as you're casting this spell through the bandage across the back of your hand, you feel a searing pain before it fades.
He grits her teeth like, right?
I think you need to target someone first. Oh, there you go. Alright, does succeed. Again, it's a hardy creature. It seems to... Sorry?
Oh, sorry. I'm talking to myself.
You try to kind of focus your mind, Dajar, trying to examine where its main arteries could be, where that blood flows, and you try to contort your hands, almost like the sort of blood bending sort of motions here. But the creature's much too hardy and strong.
She hisses very angrily. Fuck. Can't do anything else here. It's
Yeah. Do you have a bonus action that's not a spell?
no, let me check.
You've got your movement as well.
I don't think I do. Yet. I don't have anything else. I'm probably just gonna move probably a little bit further in, and that's about it.
All right. Okay. At the end of your turn, go ahead and make a wisdom save for the fear.
Okay. Save.
But
There we
you
fucking go.
succeed. You are no longer frightened of the beast.
Can you ping that spell in chat?
Give me 1 second. Let me.
There you
There we
go.
go.
Alright, at the end of your turn, Dejar. Once again, one of the hind legs rises up. And I don't know why it's not recharging the legendary actions, but hey ho. Raises up its hind leg. Grunka and Talali.
Oh, one.
Grunka.
Oh, wait down.
12.
That was a normal one. I forgot to press the little thing.
So just roll again.
This was a saving throw, right?
Yes, saving throw.
Saving throw.
Okay, you.
This.
Yep. You are unharmed, and you are not
So-
prone.
The Celestial Defender's not making any saves on these.
Okay.
Is it
Roll a strength save for the celestial creature.
He's been in. This is the second one he's been in.
Right.
Is it
Okay.
a charm to frighten things, or is this?
This is just an attack.
It's a physical attack. Yeah, physical
Okay.
attack.
Yeah.
Yep. Strength saving throw, please.
Yeah. For some reason, he hasn't been targeted by anything.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on there.
Maybe it was because it was like summoned and wasn't part of the original thing or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Okay. 19. Yeah. 19. The celestial defender is knocked away 15 feet and is knocked prone.
I mean, the
And
same happens
takes-
to Lolly.
Yes, you are knocked away 15 feet. And the Celestial Defender takes fall damage. 32. Alright, Liska.
Alright. This creature has done many things that deserve a beating. And Liska will deliver. She gon' let's see. Yeah, she's just gonna use her got things covered. Things covered, stuff I can use. Alright. And if this is that attack, I will use it. Yes. Sure, blocked by a wall.
What?
Okay.
Blocked
Did-
by a wall.
Did its height get readjusted?
No.
again?
No, it's
Is it because
Are you able
it's
to
all
just-
when you're like 30 feet up?
Are you able to just
Yeah, but it's a
attack?
20-foot tall creature.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, here, I'll just get. Let's see if I'm adjusting my footage. Okay, let's see if that changes it.
Yeah, it shouldn't be blocking a wall.
Hello.
Sorry, juggling
Unwavering
two,
mark is
juggling two characters.
Unwavering
right?
mark it used block. No, it's the macros are fucked up. Hold on, give me a second.
I think
Unwavering mark use blocked by pre-targeting macro.
What the fuck? Oh, because it's already got unwavering mark on it.
But I'm using the attack. Is that not what unwavering mark is? Like unwavering mark is infinite, but the attack from it's not. That's what I used. Can you cancel? Wait, hold on. Can I delete this? Maybe that'll do it.
Maybe if I get
no
rid.
marks target triggered with special attack action.
Okay, try now. I've taken it off.
Nope. Block pre-targeting. No mark target triggered with special attack action. Is it because he's not marked anymore? Is that what happened? Maybe that's what it was. Let's see. Okay, let me see if I can mark him. If I can... Where the fuck is the mark? I used to have this where I can use it easily, but now I have to find it.
Am I the only one getting like red artifacts popping up when the rune goes around?
No.
They're spazzing out on my entire screen, kind of.
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing any of that.
Okay. Hey. Okay, fine. I'll attack him once. Okay. Yes, I'll mark. Let's see if that allows me to use it this time. Nope. It will not. Okay, well, tell you what. I'm going to... I get advantage because that's what this thing allows me to do. Cool.
Alright.
And add an extra 6 damage onto that.
Okay, -6. There we go.
Okay. And then attack. Uno. Y dos. So 4 total. And yeah, let's get just gonna be in this thing's face. And that is
It's looking injured, haggard, cut to shit. Vellum.
Well, I'm going to get up. And make up my way home. Double checking that I don't end up inside of it again. Bop. Gonna go here, setting up the flanks if need be, and staying away from the top and bottom parts of it so I don't get yoked into the stampede.
I suggest you use dodge.
I'm good. I'm actually going to Fighting Spirit now. I can actually make full use of it. Myself some temp HP. And I'm targeting it. Yes, I am targeting it still. And a non-lethal 1. And a 2. And a 3. Just whacking it in the back of the legs, like right at the joint. And this guy's only 10 feet up.
that's correct.
So I'm just deciding my positioning very carefully.
You're good.
Yeah, I'll stay here. If I go upwards, where I have very good chance of just being fucking mollywopped again.
All right. This newly arrived Tyrannosaurus Rex is going to look to Grunker. Ooh, small treat. Going to attack
Big old thing
again.
Touch me! I'm. Yeah, Grunka is still staring at Snowjaw, and he just like parries this thing without looking at it.
So I have a question. Can you like info link that buckler, like just so I can actually see what it does?
Actually, maybe I can't use it more than once. Now that
Yeah, I was gonna ask because if it uses your reaction, then
Because
Yeah.
I don't. You're right. I don't know why it keeps. Wait, time. Why is it?
Yeah, it pops up regardless of whether or not you've used your reaction. It's probably going to be up to you to track that.
Let's see. Oh, where is it? There it is. Ooh. Let's see.
Yeah, it uses your reaction.
Yeah, when hit with an attack. Yep. Okay. So it does hit me. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was a 20, right?
Yes. So what I'll basically do here, I'll just kind of attack you until it hits.
Okay.
Oh, 20 again. Never mind.
It's just flat damage reduction now. That's good.
But it does narrowly miss with a 20 because your AC is 21.
Is it?
Yeah, your AC is 21.
Oh, on my sheet it says 19.
Wait. You're getting. Oh, that's odd. That's okay.
You made sure to equip the buckler.
Yeah.
Unarmored defense. Okay, so 19 with an unarmored defense. That's
The
10.
shield is a +2. So yeah, 21.
Yeah, 21. So there you go. It should be 21. Because unarmored defense is your con plus your
X, I think.
Dex, yeah.
con plus
Yeah.
dex. So 10 plus 17.
No, that's the modifiers.
Yeah,
The modifier.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Giving it way too much.
Well, wait,
so 10 plus dex plus con.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
says. Yeah. So base 10 plus 3 dex plus 4 con plus 4 buckler.
4 buckler.
19.
Or
Plus
buckler.
2 plus 2 bucklers.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it is 19. So it is 19.
Yeah, it
Yes.
should be.
So that would have hit.
Yeah. So I have 16.
Oh, I'll tell you what probably happened. He still has the AC from the buckler effect, I bet you.
Ah, that might be it.
That might be.
Yeah.
It, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does. It's not showing up on my.
Yeah.
feed,
I
but
think
it's
it might be.
like
I think it's
that
applying it
noise.
twice. Okay. So that should be fixed now. Your AC should be 19
Yeah.
with the
So
buckler.
this hits.
Yeah. So this would hit. Let's try this again.
Just bite me. Ow. Nope.
Honk.
Ka-tonk, ka-tonk.
I am so happy
Jesus.
that you're a barbarian and have resistance to most of this.
Oh yeah.
It's a good person to have up front.
So it kind of clamps you in its jaws, but you manage to wriggle free just in time as it kind of crunches against your torso. You are not grappled or restrained.
Runket does the limbo thing where he just turns to the side and sits in between the teeth.
And with a secondary attack, gets Talali with a tail, which misses. And after the Rex's turn, make a headbutt attack against Liska, who is right in front of its face. Misses. Alright, your turn, Angus. What you doing?
My best.
Well, you're in bonking range now, at least.
No, I'm not.
No, he isn't.
I have to. I can walk forward and get into bonking range.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Within range 2 bonk.
The bonk or
my-
not the bonk?
You should be
Does
in
that count as a
range.
flank or no? Would I have to be all the way over there?
Yeah, you have to be right on the very edge of the cliff there.
I don't feel like getting long lived the king, so
Smart.
especially when he has a tendency to knock people back 15 feet.
No Mufasa in this bitch.
And now that my guy got knocked back, I can't flank with him. Oh well. I'm going to do my fucking best.
Can you curse it or something?
No, I don't have that, and I have the runes up, so it technically already is as cursed as it gets with negative to saving throws and I think attacks. I'm gonna just. Do I have it targeted still? No. target it, do my best, and Daddy's just gonna give him one of these.
Oh. Ooh. Oh.
Think it bop.
That hits. Please just do describe this. I don't think Angus has used this much.
Well, I don't use it very much, but it's a case where, with his inflict wounds, he raises up a hand, and in the palm is a rune of death that glows sort of like that original cyan blue before it flicks sickly green. And he just slaps the hand just onto something, and it's just like a big meaty slap across its leg, and that rune lingers as it just cracks and withers out from that spot.
Which is this sort of black vein spider out from the leg, much akin to the same way that you've seen that prior on Angus's arm when he had that ring accursed to him.
And that's what he does. Then the Celestial moves back forward. Come on, select up and don't move. Why can I not move me? Why am I not me, motherfucker?
I'll move you back there. There you go.
There you go. He has to get up and move back there. And he is going to smack a fucker. Come on. Target
Do it.
You hit the wrong one. That's multi-attack. There you go.
Bonk.
Oh, 29.
Oh.
Crack
There you
across
go.
the jaw.
And in this case, who's sufficiently fucked? Vellum.
If only that would
Maximize temporary healing.
There you go.
Really.
Maximize, not die today.
It does. Didn't you already have like the 10 from?
Yeah. So it's just 10 regardless.
I didn't want to take it away from him, but if anyone else,
I mean, but if you can give it,
You literally said
Kronka-
hi.
Yeah, Kronka.
You asked for it.
Yeah, like it's literally being
yeah, I
wasted on
derp.
you.
I did derp and forget my own temp HP, so throw it on anyone else. Yeah.
I think Kronka, Yiska, or even yourself are available for it.
Fucking go for Liska.
Alright.
Yiska rarely gets 10 hit points. Nice.
She rarely needs them.
True.
I think that requires you being hit as an option.
Hey, I fail saves sometimes.
And it does have a big modifier.
Yep.
Alright. Is that your turn, Angus?
That's all I can do.
Alright, Talali. What you doing?
Talali is going to get up. She's going to do that kip up, turn, and look at this motherfucker that just came out of nowhere. And then just... she mutters something under her breath, and then she's going to punch him with a mighty fury. And... let's see.
She has reach on those fists, doesn't she?
Why does she have... oh. Well, hold on. She's...
What?
I forgot to make her unprone. Right?
Yep, there you go.
Okay.
So that would hit anyway, so...
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
So yeah, like, so she punches once, and she's just like, "You have food right there." Oh, sorry, that was Liska. "You have food right there. What the fuck you doing?" And she's gonna punch him again.
Bad.
Like trying to like, she's sitting there and she's like punching him and doing like sucker boxing shots to like to turn his face towards the Hadrosaur he just killed. So 2. Trade 30.
Oh, 31.
Fuck you. Oh my god.
So 1, 2, and then
Monks,
this
man.
is one
No
more
joke, I
for
said.
Flurry of Bliss. And yeah, think then as a bonus action. Can I do anything as a bonus action? You know what? I think I will. Yeah. Tamale's going to shake in she's going to shake out her arms, and the tattoos that go down one of her arms glow, and the tattoos that are swirling on the arms on the outside glow as well, and you see these, like, the normal kind of humanoid fingers suddenly turn into these huge, like, sharp, like, monstrous claws. And use the but you should have done it earlier, but you know what it is. And yeah, she's going to, like, just glare at him, glare at the smaller T-Rex, and just be like, "Go the fuck away."
Go ahead and make me an animal handling check.
Sure. I'm relatively good with those.
25. The sort of darker scaled, smaller Tyrannosaurus Rex kind of gives you this snort and grunt, and almost seems to kind of pause there for a moment, bewildered, as it kind of wiggles its nose, trying to shrug off the blood that you've just kind of shed as you've been punching it, almost like like punching a shark in its nose to deter it.
And she, like, points to the Hadrosaur corpse, just be like, "There. That, focus on that. That's what you need.
That
Like, quit your
fool,
shit."
Stop being stupid.
Yeah. And that's her turn.
Back dino. Go eat. Not this. Eat that.
Alright, Grunka. You're all starting to notice, by the way, this enormous white T-Rex is bloodied. It's questioning its decisions, for as much as you can probably infer from the facial structure of a Rex.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, gonna keep intimidating it. Basically by not looking away as the other T-Rex fucking bit Grunka's shoulder.
Yep.
And just like and when it like tried to like tear him up, like it tried to like get him, he just like ripped his shoulder out from its mouth and just kept like staring at Snowjaw. And yeah, I guess Grunka's gonna be like circle around and how big of the drop is it, like down here?
It's about 20 feet down.
Well, I mean, we kinda, if we wanted to like run away, we kinda also need to giving it best to run away, so yeah, Grunka's gonna move over here. And yeah, he's gonna keep like intimidating her.
Alright. Nice. Right, Sayun, what you doing? Sayun?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm debating targets. I have an idea. It might be bad though. I can either continue using Vortex Warp to try and get rid of them in a more permanent way, or I can summon my turret and then sort of ping them with my Force Bolt thing, because it can move them 5 feet when they get hit. No save.
Just eventually push him off.
Yeah. It requires I hit them though.
I mean, depending on, it's like, Liska can start trying to just push it. Like, it, of course, be contested, but Liska can try to push Snowjaw off the edge.
Yeah, but we have Grunka on the other side there.
I mean, Snowjaw's fucking huge. I think Grunka's
You know
good.
Yeah.
I am going to summon my turret. Where is it? It's here. I'm gonna go for Ballista.
Remember, you have to summon it from the sheet.
Otherwise, Axe is out.
Yeah. like that.
For some reason, everything. Every time I have something targeted, that happens.
Yeah. You want to... Where are you summoning the turret?
On top of the tank.
Okay. Here. So what I'll do... Let's just... what you want the Force Ballista, yeah?
It's already out, Janner.
Oh, okay. There you go. So what we'll do is we'll 27 feet up.
And it is going to target big guy and...
Oh,
Jesus.
The problem with the Force Ballista is also really powerful.
so it's knocked 5 feet away from the turret. So
Yeah, damn it. I should have... I should have probably targeted the other one.
It's fine. That one might go nom 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 in a second.
what next time?
Because it's forced movement, it doesn't trigger stuff like
No.
opportunity
attacks. Yeah.
Damn it.
It seems to kind of stumble over its legs for a moment. This tremendous footfalls. Thum, thum, thum.
I just realized I still have my Jade Serpent thing. I barely use it. I probably need to do that on my next turn. I think that's it for me.
All right, Snowjaw's turn.
Save?
Yes, make a wisdom save, please. 14. Sadly, you're still terrified of this creature. Let's see. It's hurt. It's bleeding. This creature is going to start booking it, and you can see the massive stampeding herd is starting to become less of a crowd, more of a drizzle through the canyon. There's these small groups of hadrosaurs here and there. It's starting to let up, and it's at that point that Snowjaw is going to take the opportunity to make a run for it with a passing snap at the Celestial Defender. Nope, misses. The defender just takes out his shield, cracks the jaw away with this ethereal.
That's the way we're gonna be.
What?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's going to kind of go past, I think,
Provoking.
from Liska and
Angus, the Defender, Grunka,
it's-
and the other T-Rex.
because it was just shunted 5 feet away from the turret. It's not out of your it's out of your reach, Angus.
Oh, it's actually been moved 5 feet away.
Yeah,
Yep.
for Force Ballista.
Okay.
It's fine. I mean, we wanted it to run anyway, didn't we?
Yep.
Right. Grunka, that would also provoke from you as well. The Celestial Defender as well.
Oh, is she running?
she appears to be making a run for it.
Okay, Grunka's just gonna let her go.
Let's go, will do.
Probably gonna like scream at her and like keep like kinda feint attacking her, like kinda like keep like flailing his arms, like making sure she runs faster. Dang.
If she's like feared by Grunka, she can't move in his
You
direction.
can't go.
Oh no, he can't.
Oh,
She can't
that's
go
true,
to-
She
yeah.
can't. She can't. No, that's true.
Has to go.
He's gonna have
away.
to jump.
Oh, this.
Yeah,
This direction.
she is going to flee this way towards. You actually.
Into the other T-Rex.
It's like, get out of the fucking way.
Yeah, it's,
I mean,
it's
I
going
can-
to.
I guess they're like panicking and like kind of like try and shove that
I
little
mean,
one away.
can't even move towards the right because that would technically be moving a bit closer to Grunka, like a square closer to Grunka. So
So yeah.
No, unless it is going up and to the right or to the left.
it's going to move this way, just barreling through Liska.
Yeah, let's go. Just
So
kind of
the
like
one gonna act up at
flat
it.
and shut out the way.
You watch as it passes this other Tyrannosaurus. She kind of gives it this commanding snap of her jaws towards it, and it's gonna jump off. So
Like blood.
Right on the back of a couple hadrosaurs like a
yeah,
boss.
yeah, and it's we're gonna make. We'll see if it lands it. Nope.
Yeah, it's been quite injured.
Takes
Was it 2d6?
takes 6 points of falling damage, bludgeoning damage, lands prone as it stumbles into this trickle of hadrosaurs, a group of hadrosaurs.
I bet they're not having a good time either.
No.
Like, oh shit, giant T-Rex.
They're like, oh, what's happening? Why are we running?
Yeah, let's hope it can deal with that.
It'll be fine.
it'll be fine.
In fact, actually, let me. There's one thing here.
Ooh.
Oh. Again, is knocked prone from the stampede and is carried along about 15 feet.
Not having a good day at all.
We were worried about it was gonna fucking long live the king us. Oh, how the table turned.
Indeed. Fate is a trickle, mistress.
All right, Deshal.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let her pass. I'm just, fuck this.
Kill the fucking other one!
I'm moving over this direction. Ah, unfortunate. Target. It's here. Hope for the best on this. What the? Okay. Yeah. Hold on.
Which one did you?
I'm trying to do what is it? Vortex open a smaller one.
Oh, okay.
Get my heat.
Right. It does succeed with a 19.
Well, maybe it'll decide to leave. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah, that's all I can fucking do. Shit.
That's fine.
All right, let's go.
Seeing big lady move on through, Liska sees the other T-Rex just kind of be scolded by Tlali, and just be like, okay, and she is going to move. Where's There we go. And I think this is... Yeah, she's going to move right here and then just spend 3 of her attacks to shift this Hadrosaur body off
All right.
the cliff.
Okay, easy enough to do. You, because of your sheer size, it rolls off the edge of the cliff, down 10 feet, down a 10 foot hill below.
And then Liska's just gonna kind of, just kind of slightly looking at where everyone is at this moment, just kind of shift a little bit to kind of protect Talali, this new random lady, and just present a less attractive choice than the meal that she just shoved away. And that will be Liska's
All right.
turn.
Just make me a quick intimidation check with your strength, I'll say.
Sure. I have intimidation.
21. The dark scaled Rex kind of, you watch it take a step back. It seems sufficiently intimidated by your presence. You watch as it kind of turns its head, kind of gives out this roar to possibly another party from what you can tell, Talali. All right, Vellum.
I think everything's in hand here, and I have been knocked on my ass plenty times now, so I'm just gonna back up a little bit, take a breather with a dodge action.
Okay.
I'm almost half my health.
The Rex is going to book it, and because it didn't, it's because of this hill, it didn't jump off like the White Rex did, so it doesn't need to make a acrobatics check. But we'll see how it fares with the stampede.
It's a
Nope.
it's a light drizzle.
Yeah,
Light drizzle of Hadrosaur.
It failed with a 1.
Yeah.
So it's a snow job.
Yeah. Not having a good time.
Took a lot more damage though. Jesus.
You watch as a pack, as a small group of Hadrosaurs slams into its side with this thunderous, meaty kind of thump, and it watches the Hadrosaur sort of leap over its body as it's trying to reorient itself. You watch also coming from the those last few Hadrosaurs over the horizon, a third Tyrannosaur barrels through the gorge. However, it seems to be deterred by your presence from that roar earlier. What are you all doing?
Letting it go.
Letting it go for sure.
With Angus's turn,
No.
so
Yep.
Both T-Rexes are running away.
They appear to be, well, for the meantime, on their asses in the middle of the gorge. With the
But they have ran away.
yeah.
Yeah.
It looks as though they're trying to run away. You can see a third Tyrannosaurus Rex on the horizon. Looks as though, from what you saw a few days ago, those 3 tracks. This was the hunting party.
Interesting.
It's a damn shame. Would have made a great trophy. Alright,
Listen,
come here, Vellum.
All right. So with that,
I guess that's. She's just saying. Honestly, I think that would be less worth the trouble for a trophy of
well, hold
that
on.
size, and then deal with
Well,
that.
we're
trying
going to exit combat here.
Wait.
So with
Okay.
that,
I'm trying to move my defender. And you need to fucking let me.
yeah, because yeah,
Combat's still going.
yeah. So
There we-
with that, as the... What? Oh no, hang on.
He's consistently in the area, so he's just taking more fucking damage.
Hang on. Hang on, 1 second.
It could be worth just saying.
It's the fucking.
It has 7. No, now it's 4.
It's this guy up here, Jenner.
It has 6 rounds.
Is rune concentration?
No, it's just a flat duration. So it could be worth saying. It should have, because it's a 1 minute, so that's 10, and it started on round 2, not 3.
Right.
So we're at 4, so it has fucking 8 rounds worth of is it gonna die to the rune thing. If it has more HP than that, fucking ignore it.
Well,
But
what
if
does
it's
rune
that
do?
close, if it fails a wisdom save, it takes a D8.
Well, none of it's what's been doing has been like since there's no wisdom saves happening in the Stampede. It's all Dex.
It does that at the end of the round to end the rune.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Because there's no concentration, it's just a 1 minute duration.
Okay,
Kinda like a
I thought it
band.
was every time they failed to save, it was a wisdom.
Nope.
Like every
Nope,
time they
nope,
failed
nope.
a wisdom save. Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Like, nothing's
hang on.
true.
So-
the rune is cursing it, and it
So
has to free
average
itself.
of
If it
average
fails,
of like
the rune
4
hurts.
average of like 4 damage. Times
Average 4 damage.
10
Times 8,
times 8.
so it's 32.
Okay, so you watch as this enormous white Rex barrels down the side of the barrels through the canyon, following the rest of these hadrosaurs, which are sort of letting up now. The stampede is gradually beginning to wane as it kind of stumbles. It occasionally stumbles and has to sort of evade some of these hadrosaurs along the way, but they do eventually disappear around the bend, as well as the rest of the hadrosaurs.
Ooh.
Go surfing.
That was
Anyway.
experience.
Well, those things hurt. You got to touch. Bam, bam, bam.
Did that actually heal Vellum?
I don't know. I didn't see any numbers.
Ellen gets no healing.
My healing.
It's fine. We got short rests.
Inflict wounds.
Oh, you need healing, I said. Inflicts wounds.
It has a effect, but I'm not actually
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
it.
There's no healing coming from it. So what does that deal? It's 1d8, 2d8 plus 5.
5.
14.
There you go.
This is the one I want.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Hooray!
Great. Great work, Donric. Thank you.
Dunrick sort of looks over to you, Angus, and there's this. He brings up this meaty kind of fist towards you.
Punch the fist.
He's
Say hello to good old Mar for me.
gives you a salute, a pound on the chest, and
returns it as he dissipates, and I let go of concentration.
Oh, that's
Should be safe to come out now, buddy.
That was an experience I'd rather not have again.
you hear. Is everything okay?
Yeah, they're
Is anyone
gone.
hurt?
Yep,
Listen's
simple
gonna,
enough.
Listen's gonna walk over to where she pushed off the Hadrosaur corpse, just kind of look down, turn around, and look at like, Angus, There's meat over here. A lot of it.
Well, is that the one? I guarantee it got squished. Oh, actually, it's pre-tenderized.
If you brush off the dust, it's fine.
Yeah, there might be some splintered bony bits, but to be honest, I really wanted to eat the other one. But this is better than nothing.
Well, usually the prey tend to be a lot more satisfying than the predators. At least
no.
food-wise.
No. You have to have the predators that have the strong, stringy, gamey meat. That builds the strong teeth, it does.
What the fuck was that?
As a dinosaur.
Oh, yeah. Talali's going
It's
to...
not dead, kill it!
Talali's going to look up to where she left Shachotl and kind of make a motion, make a circle over her head. Well, actually, the floating arm makes a makes the motion, and then points down to where they went off to. And it seems like the Velociraptor kind of disappears and takes off running after where the T-Rexes went.
Which it across the edge of the ravine and disappears from sight.
Interesting.
Did any of us even consider that Bastion might panic run?
Nah, Bastion's made of sterner stuff.
He is a war ram. He's
Yeah.
trained not to.
And
He's
he's
trained
still-
not to.
Even
He's
then,
still
I doubt he
furious.
would dive into a stampede 20 feet down.
Yeah, that's pretty high cliff.
Oh,
He's smarter than he looks.
you've got a bit of nerve, lady, as he calls out to the unknown named Tacalia.
And,
Making our job a lot harder, saying we cannot kill it.
the guy just turns.
Who are you?
There's gonna be a moment where, okay, hold on. I have to plan these things because something happened. As she's gonna be standing there, and she has those gashes where the smaller T-Rex bit her, and you see the two arms are the two big floating arms are kind of sitting there, kind of holding and grasping and applying pressure. And you see her actual arms are kind of swatting at them to be go away. And as Dajar casts tongues as coming up in Tanzian, Dajar hears Talali say no. It's no, I can take care of it myself. Get away. I don't need your help right now. And then the arms dissipate, and you see just the wounds on her start closing by themselves. As she seems to kind of concentrate inward for a moment. Yeah, she does her quick healing because she's a motherfucking monk.
Monks, man.
Monk magic.
She just gonna heal herself.
With each wound that's seemingly stitched up from nowhere, there's this sort of ghostly blue light that kind of emits
Okay.
from beneath.
And then, as she comes out of the concentration, she just kind of hears Angus yelling and shakes her head fucking foreigners.
Yeah.
And she,
At that statement to Shark, sorry, we are coming here to a tournament. Forgive my friends. They are new to this place.
Is she saying that in Tanzian or
In tongues, so
Tahosian.
you
Tahosian?
There you go.
she's saying it in tongues, so I think she just says it and everybody understands.
basically, yeah.
Yeah, Talali is going to respond in Tahosian, because she doesn't realize it's tongues. Like, oh, you understand the tongue of Taos? Where are you from?
Is far to the east, but he studied here at the shaman's mantle, so he understands there are complex issues when it comes to wildlife.
It seems like your friends don't quite understand that, though. Perhaps you should
Yeah.
tell them. Coming in here, stampede, start fighting things. What the fuck, man?
Well, to be fair, we kind of ran out of fear of the stampede, and then we didn't know that. Well, the white.
Nah, it'd be fine. Maybe chasing after Snowjaw for a while now. I didn't realize we had foreigners coming through here.
Yeah, we actually. It's a long story. Just we've been through a lot, and we thought to relax and enjoy the scenery. As soon as he says that, he looks to Angus. Angus, I am using a spell, tongues, in order to talk to our guests. Or actually, we're guests in her country, so yes, I can understand her. She can understand me. Just wait a minute.
She spoke in Trade tongue earlier, telling us not to kill it. You don't need to do that.
What is? It is polite. It's respectful. All right. I was here for a while, so I understand how some of the culture is. Trust me,
Excuse
all
me
right?
for not being too respectful after something just tried to eat me.
Well, you're the one who was over there. I was in his jaws. Okay. Let's get that straight.
That sounds like a you problem for getting into biting range as a little you.
You know what? We'll do with that later.
Yeah, if we could maybe not argue in front of the new person. Let's
Oh,
maybe
I'm
stay
not
on track.
arguing, I just want to be part of the conversation. I asked a question and was ignored. It doesn't make me feel too good.
Let's take a deep breath and try this again.
Okay. How much? Alright. Can you introduce yourself to my friends here in Trade Tongue so they don't feel left out in the conversation? If you please.
Into Hojin, she's gonna look at Angus and then look back to the judge like,
I'm asking.
Looks
I'm
into
asking
Hojin.
this-
yeah. It's like, alright, fine. Welcome to my country. Look out for things that try to eat you. Otherwise, everything gonna be fine. Everything gonna be alright. But, my name's Tulali. I travel around these parts. I've been going after Snowjaw for a while on behalf of me brothers and sisters. But, I wasn't expecting... And she kind of like glances around, sees a tank and a cart.
Oh,
I wasn't quite expecting traveling mercenaries this far out in the wilds. What's bringing you here? Why are you traveling these roads?
We're traveling for a tournament that maybe a couple of months. She scratches her head from the tournament of claws.
Oh,
It's
y'all participated in the tournament of claws. Okay, that perhaps helps explain it a bit. Okay. I guess I should just try to tell you certain things. Try to avoid killing any wildlife if you can. You don't want to get on the wrong side of a few people. But, and this is almost going into Irish. They're very similar. Still, we would appreciate it, along with all the others that work around here, if you wouldn't just go willy-nilly killing everything that you can avoid without violence. Your small dwarven friends seem to be particularly bloodthirsty.
Was that in trade tongue?
Yes. That entire bit was in
I'm not bloodthirsty. It came up to eat me.
No, actually, it just looked like it was attacking your friend over there. You were hiding back by the ramp.
If I may, in my friend's defense, we have just come from the Moorbog, so our survival instincts are a little highly wound at the moment.
Well, you came through the Moorbog. No wonder you're so high-strung. By the gods, what fool notching would bring you through the Moorbog? Just go around like all the normal people.
That's a very long story, but when something very threatening like that attacked us, it seemed the apt reaction.
If you're gonna try and kill me, don't be upset when I try and kill you back.
It wasn't trying to kill you, it's just trying to fend you off, get you away from his territory. Can you not tell the difference?
Why put me into a corner up at the end of a fucking ramp here?
You put yourself in that corner. Look where you drove the ding.
Excuse me for not getting stuck in a valley from a stampede. Was it trying to drive off all the rest of the things like that, eh? Or the fucking thing it had in its jaws clutches the other one?
No, it just sounds like you're
Was
trying
it just
to make
driving it off?
excuses.
Angus.
No,
You
it sounds
put
like you're
yourself-
trying to make excuses for
You
your
put
favorite
yourself
little...
up into it. You trap yourself in a corner, then you get scared. It'll fit fine.
Or excuse me that we can't just swoop in on a flying raptor and some of us can't fly. Oh, no. It's not my fault I'm dense.
That's true. It's not your fault that you can't fly.
Angus, please. We are guests in her country. Can you...
Oh, you didn't act like this when you were a guest in my country. So shove it.
No, you shove it, alright? I've been through a lot more than anyone else here, and I would like to
You
have
don't
some document.
I'm going to steer us back in the right direction of this conversation.
Talali, just for those who are perceptive enough while everyone's kind of bickering, actually, I guess, can Dejar make a perception check?
Sure.
Shall I suggest that Sayun do so as well?
Oh, she doesn't.
I think
she
Sayun
doesn't
just
understand.
knows.
She doesn't understand the language.
Oh,
Um,
never mind.
I have 11 as a passive anyway, so meh.
I mean, the reason I was asking because you were also arguing.
Fair.
You hear her say in Tahosian, like, he is rather short, and then you hear her chuckle, and then she's just like, but how familiar? Is you hear her say? Or you hear her kind of ask into the ether.
So I was
You
just
should take a-
looking at everybody.
After that,
Slightly
she hears
shaking her
that.
head.
He just take a middle note of that. She takes a deep breath. Look, Angus, let me just say this. Yes, I was a guest in your country. I did a lot of things, and I abide by the laws. Some of which I am paying for, some of which I've learned my lesson. I would suggest we also tread lightly here in this country. Is that fair?
Right, fine. Okay, fine. I'll abide by the local customs. But it just doesn't make me feel nice when somebody swoops in, tells me not to defend myself the way I think I need to, and then mocks me for it. Just hurts my feelings.
I didn't say you couldn't defend yourself. I just said don't go killing it when you don't have to. You saw?
It-
She ran away, that daft old lady. Took her a while, but it still happened.
If anything, Angus, I'd say that our new acquaintance here saw us as more dangerous than that creature, wouldn't you think?
Well,
Give a little pat on the pauldron.
Mm. I mean, I'm not happy with it. No, as he's turning and walking back to the wagon. Accept it. I'm not happy.
So just throw.
Making lunch.
Making
Angry making love.
toast.
this is gonna turn around and like, but wait, do you not want the head? Oh, okay.
Setting up campfires, and yes, I do.
Okay.
And
That is-
you, as he points over to the collar, meat or vegetables?
Oh. I mean, if you happen to have any vegetables, I'll gladly take some.
Right. And back in he goes to setting up his little cookery tent.
So I was just throwing a look at everybody, just slightly shaking her head and just deep breath. Why does this happen every time?
Oh, Ferrari, I have a question. Since I've been here before, how far are we, or how close are we to the Shaman's Mantle?
Oh, you're quite some distance. But there is a watering hole about 2 days travel. If we just continue through this canyon, we can get there eventually. Help you restock on your supplies. Also get your cute little goat there something to drink.
Alright, I'll let Jordan's friend know. His name is Angus, if you would. And
You just got
Man.
through some traumatizing stuff. It's alright for him to be a bit angry and short-tempered. It was a scary moment then.
This is definitely our first time coming across that particular kind of creature.
Well,
let them.
they do make quite an impression, don't they? She just kind of smiles
That-
at Bella.
Yeah, on my
They
chest.
do. At least you
went
weren't.
flying a few times, didn't you?
Really did.
And she's gonna kind of
I
like
don't-
step up and move alongside the jar and just kind of like make a motion to like walk with me while we're talking as she like moves over to the group.
I've read about those in books, but to actually face one, definitely something else.
Yeah, you got bitten, you turned into one. And then you got bit by him. And then you came back. Or, I'm guessing from the look of all you, some of you are magic users.
Correct.
So just sort of nods.
Okay, you
Well-
kind of have the center one.
At that mention of scent of one, Sarah just sort of narrows her eyes a little and then sort of lifts her arm a little to take a sniff. Just, huh.
Yeah, right. You can. Now that you're thinking about it, you can smell it, right?
More that I
I'm
need a
just-
bath.
I'm just messing with you. No, you get a general sense when you're doing all your hullabaloo in the back, and suddenly something happens from far away. You tend to get the sense that, oh, that's a magic user.
True.
Oh.
Though I'm not as practiced as the shard here is.
Well, you got that long-looking rifle thing. I imagine you don't have to be.
It does prove useful.
Don't be bashful. You're a sharpshooter. That's for sure. Saved our butts several times.
So, So you're here to go to the Tournament of Claws.
Yes, so actually, I'd like to bring this up now. Would you guys mind if we stopped by the Shaman's Mantle?
No idea what that is, but if it's
That is
along the
the-
way, maybe.
It's quite along the ways. Few days travel, correct, Tali? Is that what you said? Been a while since I've been here.
That's well, a couple of days travel to the water and all, but Shaman's Mantle is quite a... We got to get out of the desert first. And then
Okay.
after that, we can go to the Shaman's... I mean, if y'all would like to go to the Shaman's Mantle. But...
It does depend on how far out from our path it is, but we're sticking to the main roads, quote unquote.
Hold on. And she's going to reach into her bag and pull out a map.
Ah, very helpful.
Let's see. How do
Yay, map.
can I just link? How does this work, Jenner? I don't DM in this game. Can I just click on the link thing and it links it? There you go.
Oh,
Click on
sweet.
that link. It's not a virus.
And then everything explodes.
Oh god, it's virus.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Question: would Angus like Sal's help in preparing lunch?
Sure.
Grand, because I don't quite know what to do with her. So
Let's see, where are we? We are on the plains, right?
Mm-hmm. Where, Jenner, are we on the east or the west road?
Janner?
Anna?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't
there.
hear you.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. So you are on the northern road near the shoreline.
Okay.
So who's taking a look at the map, by the way?
Suppose
Ishara
everyone.
will.
I guess right now, because
Everyone.
Sal walked away,
We
so
all got
it's... Yeah, so Sal walked away, so it's Dajar and Vellum. And
So,
well, he's showing.
Goki.
a Janner. I forgot how the magic map works. Is that only for cities?
The cities, yeah.
Okay.
So what I can do here... Oh, that's not it. I can actually reveal all of the map.
Ooh, nice.
If it will let me.
There we go.
Jesus
There you
Christ!
That is beautiful.
He's big. The big ass bitch.
Damn, that's a lot of travel time to get to the. Holy.
I mean, it's a big place.
So, if you want to reveal the pins, go to Journal Notes on the left, and you'll see a purple button called Toggle Notes Display.
It's already on for me.
Okay.
Yep, I can see it.
Are you seeing all the like the pin here?
Oh, I see the little pins. I don't see them
Yep.
everywhere, but I see them in
So
certain.
little pins, yes.
I think you're missing a pin
Where?
over here.
I'm seeing quest markers.
So, sorry,
but not-
over where?
Over here. I'm
Oh,
or
I am. Oh, that should be there.
oh, it's not for me. I have the pins up. It's not showing.
Serpent Steps, the library open to let but I don't see many many others beyond.
I'm not
Oh,
seeing.
because we haven't gone near them.
There we go.
It's,
Yeah, the reason you're not seeing some pins is because I've not revealed to you the articles.
Yeah.
Anna, do you have any idea of how many locations I'm just spotting right now? I want to go visit some point.
Ah.
Oh hell yeah!
It's almost like he's a DM and wanted that to happen.
It's almost like there's a big ass world out there.
Fucking,
The
we
Ring
don't
of
have
Claws.
time for this.
We don't have time for sightsee. I'm not seeing Shaman's Mantle though. I'm thinking, is that in an in-city location?
No,
It-
it's
It's in the library of Quasar.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Italy.
Quetzalli, yes.
Quetzalli.
That is one windy fucking road.
Yeah, they could have just like done a road from fucking
It's the
here to
Rainbow
here.
Road.
Oh god. Don't throw a fucking shell
Could
then.
have just built a bridge here to here and made their jobs easier.
Yeah, it's like Snake Way.
That happens
All
way.
of you will go to hell.
There's no hell. There's just water. You will drown.
Yeah, that's big map. Big map. I'm glad I get to finally reveal it.
So what you're saying is it's up this windy bit?
Yeah, we got to go
Yeah.
a wee bit more to the west, and then we'll go up through to some mesas. Eventually follow the road until we get to the library. That's where the Shaman's Mantle race.
Will take a few days. Why do you need to head here so badly, John?
One is to get updates on my my bounty, since I'm a bounty hunter. Two, I've talked with Angus on this. You get some laystone. He wants to so we can, you guys can do your crafting.
Oh, do you
I-
think they'll have it there?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And there's some papers and a recipe for a material I'm hoping I can get permission for. I've talked to them a couple of months back. I haven't heard anything, so might as well go up there, get off.
That's like
All
a
three-
4 or 5 day trip by the look of it. From that little plateau there. That's even good. Right, well, let's not hang around. We can have some food. I think I hear Angus cooking and grumbling. So we can all talk about it as a group.
Yeah, that's the reason I even mention it now. I mean, we're not in a quite a bit of a hurry, so not like we were in the Moorbog trying to get out of that place.
I guess. Just we do. We don't want to be dragging our heels too much. That's all. But if
understand.
everyone else is down for a slight detour, then I will be too. But better to discuss it.
It's the reason why I brought it up.
Yep. And then presumably we will go and set up a camp, maybe, or
All right. So it's quite a few hours to get out of this gorge. Probably a wise thing to do after what you've just experienced. But you are able to set up camp just outside of the gorge. And what I'll do, I'll bring you over to the map.
The fear. What the fuck?
Oh right.
it's always so bright that I keep thinking it's lava, and I'm like, no.
Flashback.
Right. Hang on.
Well, it
Let
would
me
be-
get rid of that fear effect. There we go.
The camp is haunted.
And so.
I mean, technically it is, but I don't think Angus's spirit people
They're
can be
friendly
haunting.
ghosts.
Tulali is also there.
Yep.
That's true.
She is also here. Clink.
So, with a 30, Angus, please describe this incredible meal that you've set out here.
Right, you wanna fucking see who hides from a challenge? I'll show you who's hiding from a challenge. It is proper. He has taken the time to remove the sleeping supplies and whatnot from his tent, and now it has become a full, just camp kitchen. And in it, he has decided to make a 6-course meal. He has used creation to summon up plenty of fresh vegetables, and he has just gotten everything put together from various types of what he's seen as local just vegetables that Grunka has brought in to things that he's familiar with at home, meat from either the leftover bits of pork or ram, or the whatever the fuck dinosaur that we just got, plenty of seasoning. He's got, his alchemy jug there, just ready, pouring endless beer. And it's just, he has set it all out. He's even gone off and made the time to make little puff pastry desserts. He is, out of 30, I think he's only made something this impressive once before.
And he's done it out of spite, I imagine, to impress this new.
I could have done better. You know what? I'm going to try. I'm going to use my thread of fate because it's going to expire. I rolled a 9 and then a 10 with an advantage. Let's see what I can get.
11.
9, 10, 11.
Done better. Technically better.
I think you do better than I have.
Stop! He adjusts it, and then the plating is a little bit prettier. So he's actually doing gourmet. Instead of before being comfort food and it's kind of slopped on there, things are plated and arranged in fancy, like restaurant food.
Oh yeah.
There.
And I imagine what he's done is he's set up this long table in the center of camp, where the fireplace might normally be here, but instead it's just this gourmet food out in the open. The beautiful sun beaming down.
He fabricates a nice long table with fine detail because he knows mason's tools quite well. Expert with it, and he fabricates an immaculate stone table.
There you go.
Forever here, a fixture of nature.
Nice. I love it.
Oh, that's gonna confuse the fuck out of people.
Dinner is served. We'll be starting with an appetizer of fried cheese sticks, along with a cool tomato basil soup, with a side of fried fish. Oh, and let us not forget fresh greenery, topped with rosemary, thyme, herb, and of course parsley. We have 3 drinks available, from hard whiskey, a light beer, and a dark brew, including water.
That's the light beer.
I'll give Angus inspiration for this.
Already have it. Do I? Yeah, nice. Thank you.
Well, it's just time for my work, Angus. And he's already munching away at it.
Thank you. I do my best.
Bumpy is just happily munching away on one of those cheese biscuits.
She's a little thing. You should feed her more. She's a growing girl.
What did you say the big thing was that you cooked?
I don't know its name. All I know is that it tastes quite nice.
You know the names of these creatures.
Maybe
Yeah.
you have a point, and you could have been onto something about the herbivores, but that might just come down to preference in the moment, and at this moment's preference, it's pretty darn good.
Let's just be
So-
like, are you? It's like, are you okay, Angus? Like, you seem a bit on edge. Like, what is happening? Like, you just cooked this nice big meal and you're angry about it. Like, what is going on?
Feelings are hurt. Don't tell her that.
Well, I was just kind of like sitting off to the
I
side.
was
She's not
hiding
sitting at the
my
table.
Is she at least eating, or is she staying?
Oh no, yeah, she has like the appetite of like those teenagers that are super thin and
So you're
can
saying
eat
those
every.
You
Yeah,
never gain weight.
yeah, she has like the metabolism of fire. Like,
Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense when she's 4 or 5 people's worth of like bodily mass. It just so then, if that's the case, it is a
Talali
much.
has that appetite. Liska has
Oh.
her normal appetite. She's, of course,
It
eats-
comes out to about the same, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. He did prepare a lot of food. That's because he's leaning over to Liska and very loudly, but in a hushed tone, but loud.
Stage whisper. Yeah.
Don't say anything. Hurt my feelings. I wasn't hiding behind the cart. I jumped out of the tank and I ran forward. And I'm not a coward. I ran up and I helped. And I've
I
got
ju-
not got run for this either.
Sar just slightly pats Angus on the shoulder.
Yeah, Liska's gonna be like,
Crosses his
nobody
arm.
thinks you're a coward. It is, you are fine. It is okay.
Crosses his arms and upset for a moment. And one of the hands at the bottom of the cross arm grabs a little pastry really quick.
Yard eat quietly. just thinking.
Right, so
Not at all.
since we're all here, Ja, you had something to do. You wanted to talk to everyone about?
Right. I would like us to stop by the Library of Quisali. So, one, I can get a laystone to help with you guys crafting. 2, check up on my my bounty. The details. I can know where I can find them. And 3, to check up on permissions for a recipe on the material and the permissions therein. Is everyone okay with this?
Where is it? Where are
He
we?
looks-
Where are we going?
He looks to Talali. Can you help me, please?
Just bang!
Is it? Is
He goes
so?
onto the map.
Does she say Talali's name? Because Talali's under the table right now.
Don't ask why.
Yeah, she's saying Talali's name.
Vellum, we've been over
That-
this.
That's
She like pops up. There's like a pastry in her mouth. Like, huh? takes a bite. What's wrong?
Do you have a map of this place?
No, hold on. Right. She like holds up her hand like 1 second. Like, hold on. She swallows.
Have some beer. It goes down better.
It's like, alright, me be fine. We don't like alcohol. But
I heard the gasp.
but what were you saying, Snake Lady? Dejara, I think you said your name was.
Yes, the yard. Where is the Library of Quasali? My friends are asking, and with the map, they will know
Oh, it's to
exactly
the-
where.
Oh yes, to the north of here. You just have to follow like a kind of slightly winding road, because Quetzali, it makes so much sense. But we got Yeah, it's just like a slight roundabout way. But it's, wonderful view. I've walked there a
Right.
few times.
You have a map of that?
Oh yeah, of course. And she'll bring out the map again. Kind of set it down.
Thank you. As he kind of like flips it a little bit so he can see. Sorry, I'm driving. I need to know where I'm going. So right, so we have to go forward a bit here and round around over the ocean and then back up and then all the way back. That's gonna take some time out of it for sure.
So I should say, as a DM, just so you know, many of these like land formations are very much an exaggeration.
Yeah, it's not to scale.
Yeah. So it's what I'm trying to say. It's like if
hexes are not to scale.
if Tectahos was that big on their map, it would be fucking massive,
Yeah, it's an artist rendition, not
Yeah,
a cartographer's.
Yeah, I understand that this is not an exact scale, and he's
Okay.
kind of looking at that. But all right, but it is a road that goes out onto these little terraced islands out in the
Yes,
sea, right?
it's sort of sea stacks.
Yeah.
Right. There is the one way in, the one way out, so we're gonna have to double back.
Yeah, that's usually how that stuff kind of works.
Right. How much time do you think it would take for like a traveling caravan to get there and back?
I couldn't tell you. I don't travel with caravans. I just travel by foot, and she kind of lifts up a barefoot. And she does that thing where like you can tell
Wiggles
she
the
kind of has
toes, huh?
perfect balance because she just lifts up a leg, and it's not like where you're kind of wobbling, and you kind of bend your foot and you kind of grab your ankle and lift it up. Like no, she just perfectly lifts her legs parallel to the floor. It's like
Just to flex on him.
basically, yeah. So,
Okay, careful
And-
where you
but
point
I
that
usually-
thing.
but I usually really, you travel faster than most other people. Most other folk tend to.
Having a slight difficulty because I'm trying to, get the scale of things and figure out the time and whatnot,
Typically for you, Talali, it takes a good couple of hours to travel across that path on foot.
I mean, depending on when we decide to go in there, like probably, I don't know, 3 to 5 hours. If you want to take rest or something like that.
Oh, looking at the map, I thought it would be much, greater distance.
Oh, not to scale. It's just an artist
Oh.
rendition. Don't you like it?
Oh, that makes a lot more sense now, doesn't it?
I actually got
That
it
makes
from
it
the
easier
Shaman's
for her to
Mantle.
plan routes, though.
Who needs to plan routes? Just walk around. Just enjoy the general splendor.
So we'd get there a lot quicker than we thought.
I kind of like that. I'm tired of rushing, to be honest. He's gonna turn to the rest of the party. I don't want to rush to the capital. I don't want to just do those things. I never been here before or seen quite that shade of orange or that shade of green. And I'd like to spend more time seeing it.
Oh, you're gonna see a lot more shades of green by the time you're through going around this place.
Honestly, I've been so cooped up in the Library of Kosali. I haven't explored that much of Anzia, so I agree just taking our time, exploring the sites, enjoying the moment.
Tell me,
You have a bit of
the
time.
big-footed lady. I'm sorry, what was your name?
name was-
Talala's gonna look to Liska.
No, not you. You. We point at her. She
What are you
doesn't
talking
have feet.
about? We got dainty feet. She lifts her foot up again.
I agree to disagree. I am Angus.
How big are your feet? Take off those boots right now. We'll compare feet.
This moment,
No.
Jared's just like laughing.
Didn't quite
Well,
about big feet. I bet
Yeah,
have smaller
they
feet
are
than she
big.
does. She points to Sal.
Well, okay, to be fair, she has the smallest feet of all of us. Points to the jar.
Yeah,
Sao is
feet.
just looking between people.
Wow.
Just,
Yeah, at this one time, Liska's asking you to look at. It's like, oh yeah. By the way, how was it like having feet for the first time when you chased into that big creature?
This is not technically the first time, but I would say the third. It is weird. It is very weird. So
What? Hold on. I asked a question. What's her name?
her
I
her
need to know
name
what
is
to call you other if Bigfoot Lady doesn't work.
her name is Talali.
I wasn't asking you, I was asking her.
I mean, it's still the truth. You were walking away by the time I introduced myself.
Well, I was mad then, and I'm less mad now.
That's fine.
I hadn't had lunch and I was cranky.
It happens.
So
We call it
how do
hangry
you
around
t-
these parts.
Hang-
Angry.
meanwhile, Sao makes a gesture to Angus, sort of asking if she can see the map for a moment.
Oh yeah, there you go. Was that the map pushed over? I said, tail alley, tail alley,
Look,
la.
no,
You have a very
like
weird's
in-
a mean way of saying it, but you have a very weird language.
What are you talking about? It's the language. It's the most common language around these parts. You're the one speaking weird. Let me hear your language.
I don't think you'd be able to understand it.
Oh, you can't
It's a
understand
very
mine, can you?
rough
She
and-
says in Tahosian.
Jared just oh my goodness.
It's like,
Either
go
way,
go on with your like. What you asking, small middle
damn
man?
it! I was gonna say something, but now we got so tracked to the side, I fucking forgot.
Was it about traveling around these parts, or the types of
Yes.
green, or something like that?
The greens and the parts and the... Do you have nice mountains here?
I mean, they're beautiful. It really kind of depends on what kind of mountains I'm more particular towards. The ones we find
Anything
in the
that's not a
forest.
bug.
No, we have swamp stool. Is that all right?
I'd like to stay away from the swamps and the bogs and the nastiness, thank you.
Well.
Do you have mountains with lots of trees?
There be mountains surrounded by trees, if that is what you're asking. But there also happens to be quite big swamps around here, mostly the center of Tahoja. Tends to be swamp.
Great. Unfortunate, but
There still be
understandable.
passed through, but you know how it is. There's mountains more up to the north. That's where you got the volcanoes. You know, Shishato. That's where she be.
Lao just briefly looks up to Angus. No,
Twinkle in
you're
his
not
eyes.
You're not setting up a base without permission.
No. Yeah, I want to learn how it's like to have mountains with trees here, so I can go back to my place with my mountain that's in a bog and make that have trees instead.
You not have trees in the bog. I feel like
Well,
they
no,
probably
they're
already
all
there
dead.
if it's a bog. Oh, you just need to plant new trees then.
It's a little difficult given this situation, you know, something about ecosystems and, you know, Blackland, you know how it goes.
Not really. Never really set foot in the Marbach. You know, I like to think I'm a bit too smart for that.
Well, we weren't, as he puffs out his chest proudly.
The yard just
Hey,
slightly.
but you made it
cringes.
through, did you not? So that's cause for celebration. And she kind of like lifts up her 12th pastry for the night. It's like, hey, cheers.
You know, I made more than just pastries.
I know, but these are the sweetest
You like
things I've ever
vegetables?
tasted
You said
before.
you like vegetables.
Of course I like
I
vegetables.
made vegetable pastries for you.
That's
Behold,
the-
garlic.
I already ran out of them. Do you have more?
Sal just gives a look to Angus and just sort of. I think she hasn't tasted sugar before.
That's weird. You think sugar would be prevalent in this kind of place?
I mean, we have sweets and confectionaries, but this is kind of a different sort of thing. I don't know. I've tasted sugar, but
I mean,
You know.
if one thing is, if the dynasty is the exporter of one like big thing in the world, it's chocolate.
I was gonna say sugar cane.
And sugar cane as well. That's
Okay, no,
that's
that's
one of the things.
cocaine.
Are you telling me I'm in the global hub of chocolate?
It's very messy otherwise.
Yes. Yes.
And
I'm in the
coffee.
global hub of chocolate.
Yep.
Sure are.
Cocoa beans.
Oh, I'm
come
about to
from
put on
Tanzania.
some weight.
Yeah,
You're in cocoa country now, boy.
Yeah, cocoa
Yeah,
beans
so-
come from Tanzania.
Yeah, I was gonna say Talali will pull out like a small little wrapped package. It's like this here is the kind of thing that I'm used to, and she like holds it out, unwraps it real quick, and it's like a small little wedge of chocolate. It's like it's not pressed or like shaped into anything, but it is a solid mass of chocolate.
It's chocolate.
Y'all ever had this? Oh, you know what this be?
Hey, it's a rare export, rather import into my country.
Of course.
As a baker, I've worked with it sometimes. Early on, it was a very expensive delicacy topped on certain pastries. Heat it up, mix it with some heavy cream, and you pour it and drizzle on top in a sweet little sort of S pattern.
That'd be interesting. We usually just, like, if we were going to melt it down, we put it in a drink, add a little bit of spice in there. We like to call it hot chocolate.
I like that one, but I like adding the little the coffee to it when I get the
Not
chance.
too expensive for most of us.
And funny enough, coffee beans also come from Tanzania.
I used
You're
to
the
think
hills
that,
of Colombia, motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is why Snake has such an addiction. It's all she drank while she was eating.
basically.
Oh, she's,
She
it's not
She
that
can't
she's,
find coffee anywhere else.
she's fucked
and
up because she's
finding
having
it.
caffeine withdrawals.
yeah.
She didn't know what it was, but drank it for several months, and now she can't live without it.
He's just gonna point at the chocolate. Can you show me where I can get some of that?
I mean, next place we stop in, next city or town, sure. But,
Right.
like, here, and she, like, hands it over. Like, you can have it. I can get
Oh,
somewhere
that's-
elsewhere.
That's far too precious. I wouldn't feel right taking something like that from
Okay,
you.
and she takes it back.
Hosted by your own baton.
Just real quick.
He
snaps
seemed
off a
very
piece.
genuine with that. That wasn't like just oh no. It's just like oh that's a big deal.
No, yeah, she was flippant, but like she like you can see that she understood. Like and like I said, she snaps off a piece, like probably the size of a quarter, and like offers it out to him. But here then, you can at least try it.
Thank you.
Hold it when you
Inches.
get it. And she like snaps off a piece for herself. It's like puts it on her tongue. It's like, okay, when you put it on your tongue, and hold it. And she takes it back off. Like, okay, sorry about that. Forgot that it's hard to talk with chocolate in your mouth. Put it on your tongue, and then don't try to bite it or swish it around. Just let it melt on your tongue, and eventually your entire mouth gonna be covered in it. It's an experience unlike any other. And she will put it back on her tongue and just, yeah. She like makes like miming motions of like pushing your tongue to the top of to the roof of your mouth. Yeah.
And he will repeat the process.
It's more bitter than you're used to.
Yeah, he hasn't added any of the sugar or anything into it.
Nope. She's taking it black, like her coffee.
I like 90% chocolate, my dude.
This is like dark chocolate. Like
Oh, I know, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm being generous about the percentage, but like, yeah, 100%.
This is the kind of shit you melt down with milk.
Exactly.
Oh, you guys
That's what he said
eating
before you add the cream.
coal? Oh, you guys eating coal over there?
Close enough.
Oh, it's it's really there's a sharpness to it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a weird sort of savory, smooth texture. And if anyone's who ever seen Ratatouille, it's the scene where he's describing food, and there's all the just little sparks of color around him as he closes his eyes and lost in that moment. And Angus is having a moment.
Talali is gonna see everyone, I guess, kind of watching this exchange, and then she's going to like shake her head like, okay, and then she's gonna like break off more pieces. Like it goes like about 2/3 is missing at the end of it, and she's going to offer out essentially chocolate chips, not like the tiny little kisses looking ones, but like wafers of chocolate to him.
Yara is just would accept a piece and just let it just melt in her mouth. Ah,
It's gonna
I
shoot
missed
nice.
this.
Oh, hold on. And she's going to reach into her bag and hold up 2 tiny little pouches. It's like, all right, one of these be chili powder, one of these be salt. Whichever, if you want to heighten the experience, you can add one or the other. Or both if you're
Ew.
crazy.
Give me. You know what? Give me both. Give me a little bit of both.
Oh no.
All right, be crazy. And she's going to kind of like wait for Dejar to hold her hand out, and she's going to tip a tiny little, just like a tiny pinch of both in her palm. Like, all right, dear Dejar, open up your mouth, add that in there, see what happens.
And she does. It just
Yeah,
No.
it's pretty. It's a nice kind of kick to it chili powder, like the stuff that you'd find in the deterrent grenades. What am I thinking?
Spray.
Pepper
Yeah, like
spray.
the
I almost said
I-
mustard gas, but that's
no, not mustard gas.
Tear
no,
gas.
no, no,
Tear
no,
gas.
no.
That's different. Capsaicin?
CS.
Tear gas.
Yeah, the gas, like, you know when you're going to the military and they get you to a bunker and they
CS
pop?
gas?
Yeah, like essentially like crowd dispersing gas.
Oh,
It's like
Oh, yeah,
close
yeah.
to that.
So
It's like close.
just
Oh, so it's
like-
an intense. It's the capsaicin.
yeah.
Yeah,
so,
it is an intense burn, but it does have a good kind of smoky taste to it. Though it kind of borders on cinnamon. Like if you know those old school candies, the fireballs, like those red balls that were essentially just
Oh, yeah.
packed
Oh
cinnamon.
yeah, I know
It's
exactly
it's
what
kind
you're
of
talking
it's
about.
kind of like that, and then you throw in some nice big flakes of sea salt to go along with the chocolate.
Ah man, I could just imagine the fucking Yo!
I don't like this.
Everyone got a chunk, right?
Yes. And she's offering the the chili powder and the salt to everybody.
Felon will politely refuse, just sort of look the chunk over.
Gronka doesn't seem to enjoy it, so he takes the chili powder and like dumps a bunch of it in his mouth.
Oh, that is hurt. Oh man, my sister gave me that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you can have some of mine.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, no, that's fine. I'll get some more from her when I next see her. You'll be fine.
So I was just sort of idly sort of measuring out the map while she gets this chocolate, and she just sort of holds it in her hand as if she's forgetting about it.
Oh no.
It's okay. It melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
There you go.
Felon's actually gonna like move his hand under the back of hers and then just push her hand so it goes like the chocolate goes into her mouth. Just
The odd thing
Absorbs.
is, it is like she does this herself because she reacts as if that's the case. She's just sort of occupied mentally with the map.
he knows her well enough.
Give me a
to do things like if he needs to eat, but she's not focusing.
And Angus is gonna pull out a small pouch from his side, and in it are a series of vials, and they all have like rainbow-colored different little spices and salts. Said normally you'd use this on a proper dish, but only a pinch on a piece of chocolate. Here, try a piece with this on it.
She
Gonna
is
hold
this
up
to,
a little
to
pinch.
Lolly?
Yeah.
She's going to kind of take out the little thing of chocolate again and to snap off a bit smaller piece this time because she most of her
This is for
chili powder
you.
just got used up and she's just like fuck okay. Yeah, she's going to like pop in her mouth and then much like tequila shot, lick up the powder off of her palm.
And it is a very small portion of, so not actually to fuck with you, but Dust of Deliciousness to greatly improve the flavor.
Nice.
Now you have disadvantage on wisdom for saving.
Well, it's not a proper dose on that.
It's still
Just a little
delicious.
sprinkle.
It's still delicious, but it's not enough to be used as a secret poison. It's not evil.
Like, it'd be a very interesting flavor. Kind of does what salt do, but to like a different degree. It's interesting.
Hey,
I like that a lot.
it's much of a special sort of rock salt type material. It's something that tends to be mined up and processed in the northern cold mountains. Various alchemists refer to it as some sort of singular sodium or a monosodium. I don't quite know what it means, but it's
Yeah,
quite
you
good.
lost me there. Like, so, no. I guess.
Just for simplicity's sake, it's just it enhances
makes
the
it
flavor
taste
of the
good.
food. Yes.
It makes it taste good. It's like a single salt, like gluten kind of thing, which is kind of like bread. It's like a
Gluten.
aye, pretty much.
Okay,
Well,
just,
when
just
they sell
say
it to the
word
chefs-
we don't know, but I'll take
When
your
they sell
word
it
for
to the chefs who don't, when they sell it to chefs who don't know the all chemical names, they just call it MSG.
Oh, MSG. All right.
Yeah, just side eyes. Angus like, oh my, by the
It's a
sun.
true dust of deliciousness.
Now just sort of kind of looks up as she has the chocolate melted in her mouth, and just she looks like she's about to say something before she goes, "This is delicious."
Yeah.
I
Like
anyway,
I said, don't let it. Just kind of let it sit on your tongue. Squish it up to the roof of your mouth. Let it kind of melt over everything. It amplifies the flavor a whole bunch. Let's just savor it.
Now
anyway, I've kind of figured out the map.
No, don't talk until until it's gone.
Man,
it's
stop
just
me.
Don't talk.
his experience.
And,
Now I'm just-
and that's how just kind of swallows because she wants to talk.
The guy
Okay.
it's
I've
just
kind of mapped out the map. You can see she's sort of pointing with like a navigator's caliber in her fingers. So, more or less, as we go forward, it shouldn't be too hard to plan out how long it takes between each stop.
yeah. That would make sense.
So we're all on board with the detour.
Of course. It seems like, if I recall, you said something that there'd be something there that would help with purifying
Right.
the orbs.
Yes.
You talked
I
a
need
bit
to
about that before.
Yeah,
So,
I just need to talk to the head archivist and archmage there. I would need to get his permission and know what to do in exchange for it. Sometimes you don't. Money, not so much. Barter, either with service or something that they do not have.
it tends to be how barter works. Well, that's good then. Especially considering, how shall I say? So if I try to fix that orb, if I try and get the erudite working and take the infernal magics off it, it is almost certain to explode. Like,
Yes.
quite violently. In a way similar if you put two magical bags together, it's just, you know, you don't want to mess with that level of magics.
Yes.
So,
Hence the reason
would-
why. Go ahead.
oh no, go ahead, I was just gonna say that's why you need it.
Yeah. But also, too, from what I remember seeing you and Willem do, make interesting items.
Oh hey.
Oh wait, shit! That reminds me. He's gonna just, like, as he's enjoying the chocolate, it just snaps back to reality, and then rummages in his bag, and pulls out an erudite dagger. It's a very sort of sleek curve to it, and it's got like a little gem of quartz inset into the middle of the handle, and he just moves over and hands it to Snake. I finally got you a decent one of these made. Everything got kind of thrown out of sorts with that whole creature attack, but there you go.
Oh, right. She gets the dagger, the better one. She looks back to her old one. I'm kind of torn between keeping this, the one that you previously made, or having it reduced to dust.
Well, I
think
mean,
it's more-
it's not as good. I'm not fussed with you keeping it or not, but it's gonna be broken down for anything. May as well be for use.
I think it might be better to, get some better use elsewhere as dust.
All right.
So, let me. And yeah, I'm just gonna do it this way. Don't forget the 2 gold bars that I asked early in the week.
Yes, I will get those shortly.
Talali is going to kind of glance over it. It's like, see that whole exchange happen. Then you kind of look over to Angus. You mentioned infernal magics. What you mean by that?
Well, yeah, hold on, let me show ya. Rumble around in there. And with so, let me pull up my fucking inventory. Yeah, see, I've got me one of these. Well, not one.
Yeah,
I've got
Donald's
me.
attacking somebody.
What?
Fuck.
I've got me many
I didn't
of
hit that.
these.
What the fuck? Jenner.
Wait, hang on.
Oh, you know what? I hit 2 for £2 of gold, and it did
there you
2
go.
with the javelin on the bar.
That's not supposed to.
For some reason, it didn't
No.
select the field.
Angus gives us his backstory.
Now you can just break down that dagger for me.
I'll turn it back into regular erudite.
Oh, wouldn't it be
He
refined erudite at this point?
Pulls out one of these orbs.
Yeah.
She's just going to kind of like put her hands behind her back and just like she doesn't want to get close to touching it, and she just kind of like leans in, just kind of looks it over. Where you'll be getting this thing?
A Black Dragon's Lair.
Well, if you want to be technical about it, Lich Dragon.
That's enough.
Yeah, Talali's just gonna kind of make like a disgusted, like, well, she's gonna make a look of disgust, like, and just kind of like visibly shiver. Like, something about that just ain't right.
Hey, it's not a nice thing. I've already talked with a master of various runes and crafts about this and the process to purify it, and consulted again with this I don't know another way of saying, but rather I'm an arcane specialist as the jar is, and they both agree it's salvageable. There's a way to take the runes off, but if you just start scrubbing away with a chisel, it's just gonna explode. And I'd rather not use any erudite that has an infernal touch to it. It just doesn't seem wise. Not unless you're trying to go to the Nine Hells.
Yeah, Talali like shakes her head, just like, you think you should just destroy it, throw it away. Something like that, not right. Shouldn't be in the world.
I agree.
That's
We're trying to destroy it. It's too precious and too dangerous to just try and hide and hope nothing happens. And if you try
There'll be a
and
difference
destroy
between
it,
hiding it and destroying it. You say
Right.
it's precious like it's a thing to save. I'm saying it's not. I'm saying it's a thing that be destroyed. But it's yours. I won't say anything beyond that. Yeah,
No,
that's
no.
just my opinion. I'm sorry. Hate to badger you or something.
no, it's fine. I agree, and I think maybe the trade tongue's making the words come out different. The material is valuable. There is no safe way to destroy it without one of those stones. If it all goes to dust, so be it. But the only way to make sure this great magic power isn't used for evil is if it is scrubbed away underneath a laystone. Then the infernal taint will be gone from the world.
and then it won't backfire without the Laystone.
Well, he just kind of stands there, seemingly just kind of staring at the thing, as if she's deep in thought. Yeah.
Now just
mean-
asks. This is
I
going
know-
over your head a little, isn't it?
No, I'm just thinking about. I mean, Yes, it's going a wee bit over me head, but I do know that there's someone in the Shaman's Mantle that probably would have a way to help you out if that is where y'all decide to go. El Silaxatl. He'll be able to help you
Yes,
if you need access to the ley lines.
it's my teacher, Reinhold Hammerstone from the Silver Kingdom told me about him. Never met him, but very important.
He's a rather... He's a lot older than you expect. But he don't act like it. Just say, like to guess. Sorry, that came out wrong in trade tongue. See, sorry, it's been a while since we talked about trade tongue. He's older than you expect, but it's kind of funny like that. It's something in the water. Something in the water. It's surrounded by water. It's a joke. It works well in Tahosian.
Yeah, trade tongue is
Yeah, I don't.
It hit him.
work
It hit
with
him.
play on words very well. That's kind of disappointing. It is a funny joke. Don't say it though. Don't, like when you're there, don't say it.
Yeah,
He's kind of particular about that sort of thing.
Yes, she's been there before. She lip sealed.
You'll know. You'll understand when you see him. He's a peculiar. He's a particular kind of man. Anyway, but yeah, that's if you're looking for ley lines or people who have muddled around in them, he's the man to talk to.
It's at that
Good.
moment. So Ewan, you notice something out of the corner of your eye. A creature perches atop a nearby rock formation and squawks. It's about it's a pterosaur. It's about the size of a man, pale blue and white, and it has this sort of absurd-looking enormous crest, which as it spreads its wings and glides down into the camp.
I was just eyeing it really weirdly, and then sort of gives a quick side glance to Ali and just sort of looks back and forth a little unsure how she should react, because it's clear that she has a preference as to how they handle things here, but also, what the fuck is this?
So does Talali recognize this?
Yes, this is a tapejara. They are a species of pterosaur often used for relaying messages through flight. They're like the messenger ravens of Tanzi, if you will. And you can see
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
it's tied to its neck is a kind of small leather scroll case.
They look so happy. Sorry. Sorry, look at the big stupid face.
So while Velen's cracking up, Talali assumes that it's for her, and will hold out a hand for it to land on.
It's about as big as you, so.
She still holds out the hand for it to land on.
All right, you kind of hold out a hand, and it make me an animal handling check.
Okay, I'm okay with those.
19. It perches upon Talali's outstretched arm, and
Just a big fella armchair, and she's like scratching his belly. So you got a message for me now. She'll take the scroll.
as soon as you kind of reach to go and grab it, it tilts its head, kind of eyes skewed, and gives a a snap at you.
Oh, he's not for me. I like that it is giving me the option for deflect missiles.
As it sort of cues in with Sao, it landed near her. So Sao sort of looks over and then tries to reach out hesitantly.
I was gonna say, like, Jenner didn't give any indication of where it landed or where it was. That's why I was like, if Talali sees it's for her.
Oh, it landed about here.
That's why I was like, I was like, where the fuck are you talking about? It was the map of Tanzania. Yeah, if it was facing her, then Talali wouldn't have done anything.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. So it sort of lands there, and it's at that point as you reach out for it, Saoyun. You kind of have to snap your hand away.
Maybe it's for the only other person that's been here before. As he
Sure.
looks at the snake.
Well, maybe
Comes over
fingers near a bitey bird thing.
and goes to reach for the scroll.
Make an animal handling check.
Oh my goodness.
We're just gonna go through people until there's no one left. Turns out we had a mistaken address.
21.
Can Talali see if there's a name written on the outside?
You just see the sort of leather scroll case capped. There's no there's nothing to indicate who it's for. But you, Dejar, you manage to calm it enough with what distracting it with one hand as you kind of gingerly lift open the scroll lid and take out this scroll from the holster. So go ahead and double click on it. It should function as a loot. As a loot box.
Okay. Take it. All right.
I'm gonna bite that. I'm gonna bite it.
Make an unarmed attack.
What do you say, Maggie?
Where?
Just make me an unarmed strike.
Let's see. How do I do that?
Just a D20 plus. I can't remember what it was.
It's just plus his strength.
All right, so
Yep.
D20 plus strength.
Oh, notes, letters. Weird. It was there not too long ago. Where'd it go?
Just search a letter to the hammer strike.
Why do you have advantage? Oh wait, no, this is Deshar. Okay, sorry. I thought that was Grunka biting.
Okay.
Sorry, that was
It-
I accidentally misclicked.
All right. So let me. Okay, got it.
Bite it, Janet.
All right, so that's 1 plus your strength, I believe.
So 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
I swear to fucking God. This party is just.
Immediately, it kind of it gives this snort as you kind of bite the fur of its what you could consider its chest, and it takes off. Well, that's wrong animation for that, but hey ho. And it begins flying away.
Okay. As Dejar is reading this,
Let's hope there's no return letter.
Come back here.
as she gets down to the bottom, she has a smirk. It is from our boss, he says out loud.
Oh?
Varesh.
You immediately recognise that name, Talali.
He just kind of like casually tilts her head, just watching, just gauging everybody's reactions.
And then she.
Go ahead and read it out then.
Yep. Okay, then hammer strike. You travel across Tangia's fair. Do well so far.
Would you like me to read it out? Or?
Yeah, I'm just starting. Then you can take over from there.
Okay.
Sorry.
So the letter reads as follows. Hammer Strike, I hope your travels across Tanzania fare you well so far. I write to you to inform you of the developing opportunity I've arranged for you at Itzel. To keep this between us as interested parties, the Laughing Seal is not the only establishment that has its raucous underbelly. I reveal to you now that the Crescent Falls Resort is no different. Do you wish to know what goes hand in hand with a relaxing beach getaway for the obscenely wealthy? Gambling, my dears. Lots and lots of gambling. Specifically on fighting pits. And there is no better arena around than the Crescent Crucible. I have planned a couple of events based on the most current popular trends among the noble castes and houses. Unfortunately, I am limited to just one. As it stands, I require your input on which event I should host. So, the first is a series of trials not too dissimilar to the Trial of Steel. It wouldn't be as glamorous, but it would be a way for you to whet your appetite for the main event. There have been a few bothersome creatures around Itzel that have been terrifying the locals for quite some time. The keep has been so kind as to allow us to purchase them for the arena. You'll face each one of them head-on, one after the other. Force them to yield and show your prowess over Tanzia's beasts, or knock them out cold. I have been advised that you not kill them outright, as they are quite the attractions to local investors. I have made sure to keep your reputation on the down low, so that the locals are as likely to bet against you as they are for you. Should you win, then you will receive a cut of the pot. Either way, the house will receive a cut as well. After all, the house always wins. The second option I have planned for you is a battle royale. Each of you will face off against each other in an arena filled to the teeth with obstacles and traps. I have reserved a number of unique items that will be magically bound to and hidden about the arena for your enjoyment. Some of them I have had specifically commissioned. The only catch is that to keep things fair, you'll be asked to temporarily stow all equipment until the fight is over. Any magical tattoos will also be magically suppressed until then too. But worry not, dears, you will not be sent in butt naked. You'll be given a selection of non-magical armor and armaments to choose from. The good stuff, I'm sure, you'll find in the arena. Now, a couple of exceptions to the rules that I have negotiated with our host. And Varesh begins to sort of detail a number of lengthy rules exception, bordering on the sort of unintelligible, like legalese. But in general, anything that is inherent to or that you have acquired directly from your class, and items acquired from level 1, is permissible within the ring. And then she goes on to say, alternatively, if you would prefer a more rowdy atmosphere, I can arrange a no-holds-barred rule set. There will be no unique treasures hidden within the arena, and you will instead be allowed to keep everything you have on you. Of course, in either case it will not be a fight to death, but rather, as with the first event, force your opponent to yield or knock them out cold. After which they will be taken out of the arena. All I ask is that you not kill each other, and that you take this as a show of sportsmanship. For the event I have negotiated a few local healers and have hired their services, should you need them after the arena. And of course, much as the first event, the winner will receive a cut of the pot. Again, the house will receive a cut. But here is the first part. Here is the fun part, dears. The nobles are unlikely to know that you are working together as a collective team. At least not until the Ring of Claws, but who's going to listen to their complaints then? What I am saying is that you can do what you wish with the winnings. Divide it among yourselves if you wish. It is not of my business. But regardless of your choice, let me know soon. If you have any questions, you have my ear already. Ferryman guide you. Varesh. P.S. Sorry about Quattle, he is quite temperamental. But he likes treats, small cooked rodents are his favorite.
Well, it sucks for him. We've got a Grunker who's very bitey.
And did y'all notice something? The ferryman guides you.
Also, I love that
Interesting.
she knows us so well that we have to be reminded, well, not so well, but has such an interesting opinion of us that she has to tell us not to kill each other. Well, that
Interesting.
explains call me. But, that's a lot of words. At this point, he's like gone, like during the course of the reading, he's gone over to look over the shoulder.
Yeah, the jar would hand it to Velen just so he could read it over himself.
I will also post that in the party chat for you.
Think you can? I thought we were going there to relax, not fight, but I guess. Good to have
know,
you.
Look.
It seems a opportunity to make money has arisen along the way.
That is true.
We can decline if you don't feel up for it, Bellum. Or you can sit it out too.
Well, we're in no rush, so I'll have a think about it. I'll sleep on it.
Also, Vellum, I think you missed the part where she mentioned the resort.
Yeah, we can, relax. There's a 3-day.
I don't know, counter. Maybe I'm just worrying too much.
Yeah, I think a day is relaxing there will probably be better. Just for the first day. It's a 3-day token that we have.
I suppose fights don't take that long. I'll think. And then he'll sort of roll up the letter and just sort of give it back to Jajar.
And the jar would put it in her bag of holding.
Stuff.
The world keeps turning.
Well, do any of those fights sound interesting to you?
I mean,
Honestly,
there's always. I don't know. Perhaps it is just me, but there's always only so much you can do to relax before you need some form of entertainment.
we might need just a bit of a warm-up before the Ring of Claws. So, I know we're still antsy from going through the Moorbog, but it's better to be ready than to be. What's the word? Terraton is so annoying. Better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. I think that's the right way of saying it.
Right?
Sounds about something I had heard at home.
How would that saying apply here?
Well, considering the things that we know, it might be best to keep our wits sharp. Relax the body, relax the mind, but also keep our mind and body well tuned, as it were. We don't know what dangers we might face, considering what just happened not too long ago, and what we know. So it's always good to be prepared for the unexpected. We learned our lesson most definitely in the
The Moorbog?
Moorbog, yeah. just can't go in trusting blindly.
Well, it's an option, and I'm not about to tell anyone else what to do. I'll just have a think for myself if I'm keen on it.
Anyways, we got a lot of time anyhow.
Yeah, we do, especially with this detour. I'll give Resmond a call tomorrow and let her know what's going on.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. Keep her updated.
And do we want to leave it? Because
Alright, yep, it is time. And with that, we will leave it there. Alright. I will stop recording in 3, 2,